You can all hear. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Against the Fence. This is the place to be if you're obsessed or passionate about the UFC. Them lot are sorting their mics out. Don't you worry, we're here. We're here for the. We've actually got this card's actually quite decent. I tell you, obviously we've got the debut of Jake Hadley again. Cage Warriors coming up and coming, and then you've got the bald Cuțelaba in the co-main event.
Yes,
how is he going to do in that fight?
We're on, indeed. Mad rush all of a sudden.
It's been a mad rush.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Against the Fence. This is the place to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC. And what a fight night. Welcome back to the watch-along series. We're here every single event, giving you the breakdowns, giving you the coverage, all the laughs, all the giggles, all that shenanigans. Not a bad fight card tonight, to be honest.
No, yeah, mate.
After pay-per-view.
Decent.
Yeah.
Decent.
Yeah, man.
I tell you what.
Rakić versus Błachowicz, man. This one's a close one.
It's such an interesting fight as well. Like you said, obviously, Błachowicz wants that title fight back. Wants that title back, and he's up against a tough Rakić, you know. This guy's explosive. I know he's in a boring outing in his last one. Not really boring, but like technical one against Santos. This one I don't think is going to be very technical. I think they're just both going to go out there and swing.
Do you reckon?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I
think someone like Błachowicz, he's going to actually have to mix in something else in order to get an edge here. I mean, whose fight are you fighting then? If he come out just swinging, and I think you're fighting Rakić.
No, I think he's going to want to take Rakić.
He's got
down.
Polish power, bro.
I know he does.
Rakić is going to be a lot more technical than.
But is he going to be able to get caught? Is he going to be there to get caught?
That's it.
You got to close the distance and another fight at
very
movement.
rangy. He's got great kickboxing skills.
Exactly.
Have we seen Cuțelaba in a week? Is he bald? Has he got hair?
Oh, do you know what? I actually haven't.
Yeah, I've not seen him.
No, I'm
the Hulk. Yeah, no, it's true.
I'm intrigued to.
Did he not come out green for the?
No, I don't know.
I actually didn't see the weigh-ins.
No, I haven't seen anything from the weigh-ins. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to get it up now, but
yeah, go for it. Oh, you boys got the chats up, yeah?
Yeah, I got the chats up, no problemo.
Nice.
Do you want to run? We'll run through the fight card.
Yeah, go on, go. Yes, let's run through it.
Bring up the fight card. Oh, he hasn't even. You didn't even change it from the last one, did you?
How do you mean?
The fight card scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's roll it.
I was gonna say.
I'm not here today, mate.
All right, there we go. There's your fight card scene.
Yes.
Astro, go through it, mate.
Well, yeah, so as I just mentioned a second ago, we got the debut of Jake Hadley against Allan and Nascimento. And then we've got the veteran Frank Camacho versus Manuel Torres. And then in the women's flyweight division, we've got Katlyn again. And we've got the debut of the flyweight moving up, Amanda Ribas. And then you got Davey Grant versus Lewis Smolka. Again, that's an interesting fight. Lewis Smolka could be very technical in this fight, and obviously we know how tough Davey Grant is. As we just mentioned a second ago, we've got Ryan Spann versus Jan Cuțelaba in the co-main event, and in the main event we've got Jan Błachowicz versus Aleksandar Rakić.
Yes, nicely delivered, Mr. Easton.
Appreciate it. Yeah. You've been working on your names, haven't you?
We didn't see you for most of it because Si was still sorting out the overlays. But no, very well put, mate.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
That's disgraceful.
Yeah, you're there now. You'll catch it.
Yeah,
see it. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm not having that now. Nah.
We heard you, and you sounded beautiful. You did sound absolutely gorgeous. You've been rehearsing the names, haven't you?
Oh, mate, all over it.
You definitely were. Far more than I.
This is an easy one for me, so I'm glad.
Yeah. All right. And then we're back. So cracking fight card. Obviously got Jake Hadley making his UFC debut.
Yeah.
We were just sort of talking about it before we went live, weren't we? Nascimento is very sort of slick and silky on the ground, isn't he? Whereas Jake Hadley's got a mixture of skills. Really, he's quite good everywhere. In his contender series bout, he looked quite good on the feet. He also looked very good in takedowns as well, and on the ground, and that's pretty much what solidified his win in that fight. He also missed weight as well, and he was in not for tonight's fight, I don't think, but for the contender series fight he did, and he was very close at not getting the contract. I think the fact that he went over to Dana after his win, and kind of like made his stamp, put his stamp on it.
Yeah. Proper apologetic.
Yeah, he was very apologetic. Yeah. Yeah, good.
What's your potential fight of the night, boys? Potential fight of the night tonight.
I could start with Spann.
That's really the co-main event.
Yeah,
co-main event. I don't know though, because the main event could be fire as well. Obviously, like we were just saying, it could be like I just said. It could be another Aleksander Rakić versus Santos. Where it could be both
that's what I'm expecting.
I just don't see Jan being that patient enough to be that technical. If anything, he'd mix in his wrestling, I think. And if he's going to make it technical that way, he will use his wrestling.
Well, yeah, you'd expect him to maybe be a bit timid after coming off of a loss and kind of losing your belt, really. But the thing is
he cracked Glover though, man.
Yeah, I know he did. But the thing is against someone like Rakić, I think he's capable of getting in his face, and kind of pushing the pace a little bit.
I think you have to, because you can't let someone like Rakić get off his kicks. He's got good kicks.
Yeah, and it's not like he's going to be afraid to get taken down by Rakić either.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a good takedown defense himself.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, might welcome it even.
Yeah, indeed.
So potential fight night, then co-main and main. Really, we got to stick out to the very.
No, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go main event.
Yeah.
Potential fight night.
I think I'd stick with the co-main. It depends really. It depends if
because then you could. I was going to say you could swap it on the other end, swap it around and say that either Ryan Spann's going to use his wrestling, or because obviously we saw Cuțelaba look so like big and strong, and see what he did to remember who don't know Devin Clark. That's it. Like he dominated him, so
smushed him in a very sort of patient performance, and he
yes, you said it perfect, patient for someone like Cuțelaba.
Yeah, which was good, which is what we wanted to see more, because in the past we've seen him kind of just gas out a little bit, look solid and phenomenal in round one, but then round two he comes out a little bit laboured. It's kind of back and forth. But yeah, no, that Devin Clark one was a really good win. But like I was saying to you earlier, I think he kind of needs to do the complete opposite in Spann. I think if he's able to get in Spann's face and use his power, then I could see him making
I think
Spann
he has
crumble
because of the range of Spann, man.
Yeah, and that's it.
Spann,
and he's big as well.
I think that's
Superman, Spann, man.
Yeah.
Spann, man, Superman. But yeah, I mean, I think with Ian Cuțelaba, you got two settings, haven't you? You've got either smash or you've got composed in a way. And
that guy that he beat. Sorry, go on.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, like, which one would you rather? You rather the sort of the Cuțelaba smash?
Yeah, against Spann. I think he can make
striking
Spann
pressure
crumble.
on.
Yeah,
I mean, that setting doesn't go 3 rounds.
No, it doesn't. But I think it's something you'd have to gamble on, really.
Okay.
I mean, it depends as well. He can't be too reckless because someone like Spann, I think, has got the strength to potentially take him down and wear on him there. 100%. So who knows?
Yeah.
Should we get into the first fight then and breaking this one down?
Yeah.
So I was just saying, was just going to say there with Jake Hadley, he was up against I can't remember his surname, but Mitch, and I think that Mitch was on the last season of the Ultimate Fighter, and that was the Contender Series. The Jake Hadley, they're just showing it again now.
Yes, it was.
He was on the last season of the Ultimate Fighter, so he must have fought high level. Yeah.
Really?
Oh. Yeah, and he also fought Roland Parva as well on Contender Series.
Yeah. Right, sorry, let's jump into Nascimento then, who has a pro record of 18 wins and 6 losses with 2 KOs and 13 submissions, and 11 of them, 11 of his 15 finishes have been in the very first round. He has a UFC record of 0 wins and 1 loss. And as we mentioned a second ago, he was no Dana White Contender Series back in 2018. He made his UFC debut back in 2021 and has never been KO'd or submitted.
Never. To date. Okay, let's get into it. So this guy's an orthodox fighter. He's got long, rangy striking ability as well. He's quick on his feet, and he's good, and he's coming in and out of range. He can do that at a high pace. It's amazing. He's a Muay Thai style fighter as well, with a high guard, light on his lead leg, competitive ground game defensively. Bear in mind. So he's got such impressive evasive techniques when he's on the ground or fighting off his back. You know, threatening to submissions as well off of his back. It's just it's a marvel to look at when you see him down there. Although I don't think it's the biggest element to his game, he's just got answers for a lot of things when it hits the ground. Other than that, it allows you to sort of advance before launching explosive attacks, sending you back in the other direction. So I tend to notice how he sort of either baits you into a dangerous spot and then he just launches at you with difficult strikes, either straight down the barrel or something rounding off with like leg kicks and things like that. He would actually use leg locks as well, and Kamara attempts to reverse positions when he's on his back. He exhibits a variety of kicks with flying knees and all that kind of stuff in his arsenal too. So this guy's, I quite like watching him. I think his last fight was against, it was a split decision, wasn't it? Was it?
That really...
Zamir or Zagin or something like that. Tagir. Against Tagir, I believe it was. But that was really impressive to see him sort of like be very competitive on the ground with him, but also go to like a split decision. Absolutely insane, but no.
Yeah, I think he's gone, like, if he's not knocked out or submitted his opponents, mate, he's gone split decisions. He's not lost by unanimous, he's lost by split. Like I noticed that in his record.
Yeah.
Whenever he's lost by split decision.
Ulanbekov, that's the one.
He had what's his name in the corner? The goat in the corner. I can't remember Nurmagomedov.
Fucking, where are you today?
I can't even remember.
Khabib. Kamara? You called it Kamara?
Yeah, I was going to say calling it Kamara. What, you're going to Kamara Usman? Are you?
Yeah, absolutely Kamara Usman him. That's,
what, you've forgotten Khabib's name?
I did for a second. I told you, I'm not. Something's wrong with me. I think I've got like a low sleep count this week. But I've only had an hour last night. I'm still waking up. All right, yeah, but that's the crazy stuff. Fighting style on this guy is pretty insane. It's pretty good to look at. But let's go into Hadley.
Jump into Jake Hadley, who has a pro record of 8 wins and 0 losses with 2 KOs and 4 submissions, and has 4 first-round finishes, making his UFC debut, as we just mentioned. And he was on a Dana White Contender Series like his opponent back in 2021. And has also fought in well-known cage warriors. He himself has also never been KO'd or submitted as well.
Yes, that's true. That's very true. Great prospect, come out of the UK, former cage warriors flyweight champion as well. And he's a southpaw fighter with aggressive, high-pressure approach, constantly evading the space between him and his opponents. Likes to be first, bullying his opponent and shadowing them against the fence. On the ground, he's got a lot of flexibility, capable of snapping into threatening positions quickly, even off of his back. On initiating takedowns, he's like a cobra, wrapping up his legs, raising the base of support and seeking to take the back. The speed and agility, but defensively, because of the way he shields up, counter-striking is null effective. Genuine, well-rounded fighter with good ground game as well.
Yes.
Well, what can we expect from Nascimento?
It's the same corner as Charles Oliveira.
I was just going to say, interested that he's actually gone all blonde with Charles Oliveira.
The guy right behind him. Yeah.
Oh, Charles is there.
Same people.
Oliveira's there.
Oh, Charles is there.
Charles is there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Why didn't I go for this guy?
He helped him work cut as well.
I wish we went for this guy now.
They've all gone blonde.
Quick. Expectations.
Doesn't suit him, though. Okay, so he's going to attack the inside leg as he encroaches forwards into range and just punish him for his forward movement. I think that's something that Sacramento is going to be doing towards Hadley. He's going to earn Jake's respect by landing something significant so he can actually remain in control of the pace of the fight. That's going to be quite important because someone like Jake's probably going to want to be pressing for most of it. But if the fight actually hits the mat, he's going to look to sort of throw those legs up into from the guard position and attack the legs as well. If he actually can't secure the position, he'll want to use it to reverse the position and end up back on his feet. Bait Hadley, I think, into like a chase, but then he's going to crash into him coming back in the other direction. One of the sort of fighting style we saw a little bit earlier. But utilize his forward movement and sort of garner greater impact just by sort of crashing into him as he approaches.
Yeah, as for Jake Hadley, though, I think he needs to use pressure as a weapon to shadow Allan against the fence and make the canvas a lot smaller for him. I think Jake's wrestling will be key in this fight, and he might be the strongest fighter out of the two. But if he takes the fight to the ground, he's got to be careful on there, you know, because Nascimento is going to latch onto a leg or something like that. If he initiates his takedowns, don't sit in the guard, pass it, look to pass, and you know, and find a way back to his feet if he ends up on his back. And I think he needs to set a high pace throughout this fight, pretty much. Yes, Greg Brimstone, I see you. Welcome to the channel, my buddy.
Oi,
He
mates.
says, oi, mate.
Greg, welcome in, my
have
man.
you been here before? Let us know if you haven't done so. Haven't been here before. Welcome to the watch along. Hit a like on the video. And
how come you didn't say expectations to win for Nascimento, dyeing hair blonde?
And he gets the takedown on Hadley. I did pick Hadley in this one. I thought Hadley's strength might kind of be the bigger factor in this.
Well, if I saw that Charles Oliveira was in his corner, I would have switched.
What did I say? Has anyone got the picks there? I think I said submission second.
I can't remember. But Shango V, yes, I see you, my man.
Yes.
Shango, what's good, boy?
I think you have been in the watch long before. You had a different name, didn't you? Let us know.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a 3 a.m. fight night. It's a tough one, isn't it?
Different one, yeah. Oh, Jake Hadley going for an
Jake
omoplata.
Hadley.
Hadley's.
But look,
whoa,
this
going
is
for the
it.
leg.
Wow.
Nascimento's going for the leg. Let's welcome in Shango V.
Yes, welcome
You get a round of applause, man.
Ivan Nicholas is in the house
Ivan
as well.
Nicholas,
Yes,
why not?
Ivan.
We get that too.
I am second in tonight's league card so far. Really? Right, mate.
Ivan gets in there.
Cracking start,
Go on,
mate.
then.
That is
I don't
phenomenal.
believe I've had a
I
very
think,
good run at all.
yeah, we'll have to catch up with who's doing what so far.
Yeah.
You can have a little cheeky
bit.
I was fifth, but not now.
I think it's been quite close. I think a lot of people have picked the same kind of fighters, really. There's not much difference.
Yeah, there was some geezer sat next to you that picked Angela Hill to win. Like, come on.
Yeah, I
me.
know.
Oh, that's why he said sit next to him.
Jandarova, mate, I'm telling you.
I mean, yeah, but Angela Hill was so competitive in the last fight. It was
great.
close. Her last fight, she was fully on it. I think she could have, I think
different
split as
skill
well.
set against Jandarova.
Yeah, but still, I just thought Angela Hill's due a win by now. She's actually a good prospect.
You mean due a loss?
no.
No.
She
lost like
she's
the
had
last
such
four.
a bad run. She's an up and down run in the UFC.
A lot of people have gone Jake Hadley in this as well.
Yes, they have.
Really?
A lot of people have gone Jake. Raw.
Yeah, so
Come on,
far.
everyone.
Really?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you get to a side that's gone for the other geezer.
Nascimento,
yeah.
I mean, it could be the deciding
wow.
factor. But look, I
he's got
think
leg.
Jake needs to be careful
No, nice.
here. Jake needs to be real careful.
Does. I thought
that's
Jake's
gonna
going to
one
hang
up
out
on top.
too much in the guard. And I thought that's when Nascimento's going to like pull a submission on him.
Greg Brimstone says, the first timer here, the MMA channel I mod for isn't live tonight. So I'm just looking for a place to hang out, hang my hat on this evening. Mate, this is the place.
welcome in, buddy.
This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the place. I'm telling you.
If you're a big fan and lover of the UFC.
Exactly.
You know how it goes. But welcome in, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Who did you
as
pick
much.
going
We
into
gotcha.
this? You know, we got a fight league in the description as well. So the community are quite big on that at the moment. And man, it's been up and down. It's getting pretty close in there.
That's it. Boys, yeah, we want two things from you. Who's going to win this fight and how do you think it's going to happen?
Yeah.
And then we'd like to get into like how and why you think that, because I don't know. Did you expect it to be like this much on the ground?
So absolutely.
Before
I didn't think it was going to be so back and forth though. I mean, you know,
Yeah, it has been close in the grappling exchanges, if not. I mean, it's just been like a slither of someone's, I wouldn't even say an advantage. I think it's like, to start with, obviously, Nascimento caught the kick. He didn't like take him down.
yeah.
So
we just got a subscriber.
I think yes.
Yes,
thanks
Greg.
Thank you, buddy.
for the subscribe. Thank you,
Greg,
thank you.
for subscribing.
Shango V
Cheers,
says,
bro.
been a long day to be honest. So doing my best, staying up for it. Anyways, Nascimento, I think that was meant to be Nascimento. Nascimento is a very leggy guy and has holds. But hoping Hadley can keep the fight on the feet and not the ground. Yeah, I think so far he's losing this fight just purely because Nascimento is just kind of, he's been a lot slicker on the ground. You know, when he's been on his back, he's been attacking, and I think that's kind of been the main sort of aspects in this fight. Greg Brimstone says, right on guys, thanks for the warm welcome, mate. This is what it's all about. Always get warm
stepped
welcome
over.
over here.
All over it, mate.
Yeah, I think we've got 20 seconds left of this round.
20 seconds remaining.
I think, Charles number 2 is in full.
Is this Make-A-Wish Charles, is it?
Basically, yeah.
Or Wish Charles,
Mate.
or
I might have to dye my hair blonde.
Poundland Charles.
Oh, Hadley's looking for way back up. Nice.
Eish.
Nicely done to get up at the end
You're
of the
like
round.
3 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, really? Ooh, gonna have to sort that out, brother. Gonna have to sort that out. It's quite surprising that the timing of this fight night, isn't it?
Yeah, bloody, as I said, a 3 a.m. fight night.
No, we're not to try to stick out. We don't need to. We'll be farther behind.
Oh, yeah, that was the reason, yeah. We haven't tried it, that's the thing.
Nah, we don't want it with the laptop's does the job. Greg Brimstone says, first time seeing Nascimento fight, he's got some crazy top control. Yeah, no, to be honest, I think the last fight against I'm gonna pronounce. Do you know what? I need to get his name up to pronounce it correctly. Against Allan Błachowicz, he was on his back for the majority of the fight, and I think it was the fact that he was so sort of attacking off of his back the whole fight won him that fight. But yeah, I think this is just going to be back and forth throughout. Shango V says, sorry, autocorrect there. Nascimento, damn you, Samsung. Hey, get yourself an iPhone. I'm joking. Shango V, Greg says, damn auto mistake. Oh, yeah. Oof.
Yo.
Right, let's see if this you see
Nascimento
more
keep it
striking
standing
in
for a
this
bit.
one. I don't know
Yeah.
who, because Nascimento initiated the takedown the last fight. So I wonder if Hadley's going to be the one to first do it, or whether he's going to want to keep it on the fight.
Kick, the kick to the body.
He's that notorious pressure from Hadley. He's undefeated, Hadley, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got his constant forward pressure, which he likes to his game. But let's see if Nascimento can sort of send him crash it back. Oh, he's opted in for the
There
takedown
we go.
once
Great single
again.
leg. It's very
It's
deep.
Hadley looking to tie things up. I feel like Nascimento's got the better striking. You know what I mean? What Hadley's doing is what I thought Nascimento would do when Hadley shoots on him. I thought Hadley would hang out in the guard.
Love the high
and then
guard that he's
Nascimento
got.
would just throw his legs up. That's what I thought would happen. It's very much the opposite way around.
Yeah.
Look how flexible Hadley is, man.
Yeah.
Oh, incredibly.
He's a lot smaller, though.
Oh, man.
These
You need to get up there. You can't
long
just keep
limbs of
doing this.
Nascimento.
I feel like this could go to the decision. Now, I'll take the win either way, but the reality is if I prefer Nascimento off of his back, but these guys are both good off their back. That's the insane thing. They're both really good off their back. I feel like Nascimento should really be using more of his advantages, which is the reach. He's a rangier striker.
Yeah, but I
should
think
be
if he
able-
can just sit and do this, then it's
This he can do, yeah, absolutely. But I just think it's a closer fight this way. I think he should do this when it hits the ground, and inevitably it will. But whilst he's standing up, capitalize on his advantages while he's standing up for at least a bit more of the round.
He's looking good, though, on top so far.
he is, yeah,
Yeah.
very strong as well.
Yeah. I thought Hadley would be the stronger out of the two, but I think I'm pretty wrong in that aspect because so
Well,
far...
to be fair,
we've
no,
just
to be
seen
fair,
Nascimento.
I think obviously the first round it was a kick that he caught to get the takedown, and this one was just time.
Yeah, well-timed
It
single
was
leg.
off balance. Like we've not seen the grappling sort of up against the fence or anything, have we yet?
No. Shango V says, Nassi seems to want a ground game here, thinking it's due to Hadley probably being stronger on feet. Okay, so yeah, Shango V reckons it's Nascimento. Hadley would be stronger on the feet. Yes, Canadian Bacon. T is in the house.
Yes.
He says, hey, gents.
Yo,
And Kajo's in as well. Yes,
Hello,
gentlemen.
boys. Both of you.
Both of you
Yes,
in at
Kajo.
the same
Yes,
time.
T.
Love that, guys. Great to see
Love to
you
see
and
it.
speak to you.
Hey guys, give a warm welcome to Greg Brimstone, who's here for the first time as well.
Yes,
He's also
yes,
there in the
guys.
chat in the comments. But Greg, as you know, these are some of the regulars. What we call them, veterans? Yeah. obviously. The ATFers.
For sure. The guys are here.
The
most-
ATFers.
ATF full
The guys are here every week.
All time. Yes. All right. And so did everyone go for Hadley then? Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think a lot of people
Everyone,
went for him
but-
purely because he's undefeated, but I went for him for for my
No,
reasons.
I was close to going the other. I was close to going Nascimento. You know, I really was.
Same.
I just really thought, yeah, this is all right. I wanted a second round submission though. And do you know what? If he had fought the fight the way that I suggest he fights the fight, he probably could have had one.
Oh, look, he's going to try and look to type
standing until Hadley shoots.
No, I watched Nascimento last as well when doing homework.
Yeah.
And I still came away and thought, no, I'd decide with Hadley.
Yeah. The reason why I went with Nascimento in the end was because he could edge it in the striking, and he's capable to have an answer to anything Hadley throws his way on the ground. So I thought, okay, Nascimento could probably do this.
I thought Hadley would be able to stay on top, to be honest. Stay on top position, avoid any leg lock attempts, and just kind of wear him out on the ground. But yes, Philippe's back in the house. Yes,
Philippe. Yay.
Hope you're doing well. Over in Sweden, my man. Unlucky on the Eurovision Song Contest. Don't think you had a solid pick this year out. I did catch a little bit of it. I don't normally watch Eurovision, but it's quite entertaining.
Who saw Eurovision? And
no, I didn't.
Was Spain as sexy as
mate,
they say?
I was telling Si a second ago, mate. Spain had it all. Spain should have won, but you know, Ukraine bagged it in the end because it was
of course they win.
No one's gonna say, "Oh, that shouldn't happen."
But here's the worst thing, though, is they've got to host it next year.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Where was it this year? Was it Norway? No, Norway.
No, it was in Italy. Turin.
Italy won.
How did we do?
I didn't got a clue, mate. We had some TikToker.
Shango. Ukraine were always nailed on to win. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yes, Shango.
I wonder
you know
why.
You know it. But like, you know, if the war's still going on in a year's time, they're not going to be.
It make peace, mate. It's right. They can just get on the stage and make peace.
Hopefully we're all over it by then.
Was Russia there?
Nah, I don't think they were.
Yeah.
Don't think they were. Kajo said, I watched Eurovision 2 with my missus. Of course, so did I. So, you know. I wouldn't have put it on by myself. Who do you think I am? I had to look disgusted at Italy. UK smashed it, came second. Oh, wow. That's the best, mate.
That's a miracle, mate.
We should have won it, to be fair.
That's an absolute miracle.
Went down to the wire.
It's always people we don't really know, innit? It's always nobody's. People we don't know.
We're always so bad because...
That's a win in my eyes because, like you said, Ukraine were destined to win it.
Yeah, exactly. So if you come second, it's like...
Kajo said we actually had a bit of a...
Tune going down
there.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Spain
UK did. UK had a bit of a tune.
Oh, you tell us, Kajo. Come on, feed us the news.
Not that it's political, of course, as Shango V over the years. Yeah, I know. That's pretty much the reason why we've lost.
Well said.
But yeah, I'll take second, I think.
Well, I think Hadley needs to finish now.
Yeah, round 3. We're desperate for a finish, I think.
He does. Let's see how long this ends striking. Oh, he's having some success with it. Oh, flying knee there from Nascimento. So these are the sort of things he's got in his arsenal. I wanted to see it early on. As Hadley comes forwards, just crash back the other direction.
Aggressive. Darcy's going to look to get on top. He's looking. He's just going to stay in top position, I think. Yeah, he's lost it.
Look at Charles giving some advice right there back in the corner.
This is not.
He's saying,
you don't want to be in his corner. He's looking to try and sink it back in again.
He's so calm, isn't he?
Yeah.
You can look. You can see that he's trying to do it with his right hand.
He's in the. He's in the corner, so he can listen to his advice.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's got the.
But he needs to finish. He can't just sit here and try.
Yeah. And look, he's tucking his head in nicely here as well.
Yeah.
He's able to then avoid the strikes.
He's getting that leg out the way now.
Yeah.
I think he just needs to get up and just explode, man.
Yeah.
Get up and just
go for that leg.
That's when to attacking the legs.
Whoa!
Use it to sweep. This is it. I mean, that's the thing with Nascimento. Like we were saying earlier, like with the way he's able to get back up again and switch positions. You know, he'll use that leg lock. He'll use that Kimura. Hadley's looking to...
trying to go over head and arm now.
He is.
Oh.
I think it's right under the bicep. Yeah, he's next right under the bicep, but I don't think he's not quite got the body positioning to finish this here.
He needs to come to the side.
Would you give 2 rounds? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's looking to take it
back.
to
the side. If he comes to the side...
Yeah.
Could he get 10-8 here or...
No.
Couldn't get 10-8, could he? It's got
to dominate.
It's got to be a finish.
Canadian Bacon says, you guys see Canada's recent success in soccer over the last year, that it's not even supposed to happen. Our country's entire talent base goes into fighting and hockey. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all you guys got, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's lost position.
Yeah,
GSP.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so Nascimento's back on top.
Oh, man.
Reversed out
Nascimento is
really
on
well.
again.
Isn't there a few basketball players come out of Canada as well? I mean,
I'm so glad. I'm so glad they didn't go.
Come on, get a
He
submission.
was in my
I'll
bet.
take,
Oh, no, he's trying to go for a sub now.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take any sub. Just a win I'll take as well.
Oh. Yeah, mate, you're probably the only one in the Discord in the league that's gone for
In
him.
the world.
Shango V says, I predict no fight bonus here. Yeah, well, unless Nascimento is able to pull this submission off, then maybe. It's not maybe a
Friday night.
warrant of performance of the night, but
We thought it was going to be Ryan Spann. Co-main or main, we had sort of pinned for potential fight tonight.
yeah.
I just got your message, Shanghai. Thank you. Yeah, that's you. Nice.
Oh, what's that, Ash?
Oh, no, I've been messaging him all, like last couple of days.
Shango V.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Oof. Right.
Oh, top position here in the guard as well. Like, he needs to get up.
Yes,
Hadley
too.
Yeah,
needs to
he
get
needs
up.
to finish, man.
I do believe Nascimento should be having some advantage on the feet, but we've just not seen enough of the stand-up game. from
No,
either of these guys
he's well rounded. He's quite happy
Yeah,
to
he
be
is.
wherever. You know, he's controlled Hadley for the majority of this fight on the ground.
He has. We're going to shoot guillotine or
What I was surprised about.
a minute left. You can't sit here. You got to get
I
up.
think they've all screwed themselves over by dyeing their hair blonde. I'm telling you, I just don't understand.
I reckon you should do it, mate.
No.
Yeah.
Woo, nice.
You've got to do it, mate. Who reckons in the
Nice.
chat that Sai should do his hair blonde?
Absolutely, mate.
No way. I ain't
Or at
going
least
Super
blonde
I
hair.
Saiyan.
think he does that
I
front
ain't
kick
going
to the
Super
face like
Saiyan.
Charles.
At least
Oh, he
blonde
shoots.
tips.
Oh, but he might be regretting that. Yeah. certainly. He
Oh,
should
Hadley
have
looking
stopped
for this. He's
standing up.
clearly Hadley
Oh,
likes to go.
Nearly got back on
That was
top.
like the
Chikov,
guillotine.
yeah. But look, he's in half guard at the moment, so I don't think
Needs
he's
to
going to be
go
able
for broke
to.
now.
He's not going to be able to pull it off.
Oh, I found a tap. I saw it.
Yes.
What we got here?
Look, control time's relentless.
Yeah.
Look,
This round
Hadley
is
trying to
just-
clear those legs, but look, Nascimento's one step ahead of him.
He's on
Yeah.
top position again.
Hadley was-
Oh, he switched
making
it
it better
again.
out of
It's so
this.
nice.
Hadley was better off just keeping it on the feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, should have called this one a decision. I think I said a finish, but I should have said decision just because, he is undefeated and they should be
Hadley's a
relatively
tough
equally matched.
son of a bee.
I just really thought he'd be throwing something. Yeah, I should have really considered the
throwing
fact that.
bombs.
Oh yeah, look,
Front bombs.
this could be all 3 rounds for Nascimento.
Front bombs. Oh.
I think Hadley's had some good success in this round, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to warrant the round.
Oh, for his full mountain then as well. Jake Hadley takes that for me.
Yeah. Oh, what,
don't
does he
know.
really?
Don't know.
He's doing a Charles Oliveira run.
Cheeky snog.
Canadian Bacon says, yeah, I was exaggerating there. Quite a big talent pool here. A lot of winter sports, especially. Oh, yeah, of course. Just not the best at soccer. Nah.
Street hockey, yeah?
Just a
Indeed.
bunch of
Street hockey.
bleach heads, aren't they?
Shango V says, damn confusing names all over social media. Sorry. No worries, buddy. No worries. Philip Longren says, I had a feeling that Ukraine would win Eurovision, to be honest, but Sweden in third is not bad. Do you know what? Yeah, you guys apparently kill it most of the time.
Yeah. I mean, second, third, top 5 position got something to pat themselves on the
I
back
did
for.
hear a stat saying,
top
I think
3
you've
more
won
so.
it twice in the last 10 years. So I think that's pretty.
Yeah, step aside, let
pretty
someone else
decent.
have a chance.
That's a great stat in Eurovision.
Has UK
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
won it?
Huh?
Has the UK?
Yeah, like back in...
Mate, back when the
like-
Bee Gees were bloody in it in the 60s, I think. That's probably about it.
I can't believe we didn't win it
Way
when we
back
had when we had Blue. When Blue done it for us.
Really? I
Can't believe
never
it.
knew
Yeah.
that. I never knew we had blue.
No,
That's
never did.
mad.
Yeah.
90s throwback. Look.
Trying to
I
think who
never
else
know.
done it
I
for
never
us.
know the people on Eurovision. Always like British artists who just aren't heard of.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
pick like any randoms.
Yeah.
basically.
I'm trying to think who done it before.
Well, this year was a TikToker.
A TikTok.
Yeah, that's
He
crazy.
was quite good
yeah.
actually as well, to be fair. He was quite good.
Can
TikTok.
you imagine like all the people that we've actually put forward for Eurovision are actual like artists and done it all their lives, and then the best success that we've had in years is a TikToker.
He's
How
yeah.
embarrassing is
Apparently
that?
his song's been playing on the radio all week.
Oh really? Oh, okay.
This guy looks like Goku, doesn't he?
It does, mate. Words up my mouth. It looks like Benil Dariush, but with blonde hair.
Yeah, I get that. I'm seeing that.
Nascimento bags a decision. Nicely done. Poor pick from me.
But this is the thing, though. Jake will learn from this, though.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, for sure.
Vamos.
What is Jake to learn from this? Because it wasn't like
not to sit on the floor.
It wasn't like
against guys.
I think Nascimento just bettered him in the wrestling. He didn't exploit any weaknesses. I think what Jake probably could have done better. Yeah, maybe he can learn about the forward movement. You know, his forward movement fed his hips to Nascimento to take down constantly. Yeah,
that's the thing. Like well said though, because that's the thing. We all knew Jake coming in had that forward pressure,
Always,
and I think it was just slightly.
Nascimento anticipated.
I can't say it was slightly too much because obviously that's his game plan and that's what he does. But you just got to be aware of that takedown.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the one. Yeah, and maybe we'll learn that a bit next time. Like maybe forward movement, it works in certain fight matchups, but when you've got someone who's a good wrestler, takedown, know your audience. You know, don't necessarily give your hips to him so easily. Sprawling. I think for him,
beautiful, to be honest. He's lacks in height though. I think
he had an answer to a lot of the submission attempts though as well, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
He's decent enough on the ground to defend, but he just would end up on the bottom far too often. Yeah,
Shango V's got a very good point here. He said naked saunas must breed Eurovision artists in Sweden.
Naked saunas.
That's cracking.
Is Masvidal, I'll be honest, geezer.
The ref.
I missed it. I didn't see. Man, great. Cracking start to this fight card. Man, who we got upcoming next?
We got Frank Camacho coming up next.
Sugar, yeah. Against Manuel Torres. This one's an interesting one.
This one's another one that could go this way, like we just saw.
Yeah, to be honest, I've picked Torres, but I've got a feeling Frank Camacho might get him out there.
Yeah, but mate, it's the same thing because like Frank Camacho is like a massive underdog in this. But if you're a betting man, we all know Frank Camacho can put anyone away.
Yeah, he does have the hands.
Yeah, he's coming off 2 straight losses.
A bit slow though for my liking.
Yeah.
Who did you go, Ash?
I went Torres on this one.
Okay. There he is.
Yeah.
And he's in my bet as well, so. There he is, Robbie Lawler.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he looks a bit like Robbie Lawler.
Basically, he is Robbie Lawler, isn't
he? Like, if they had a love child.
Robbie Lawler from Wish.
BJ Penn.
Whereas this Mexican geezer, Manuel Torres.
He's got some
nice. Some tools. He's got
like Modestus.
Got a couple of spanners, a couple of hammers.
Everyone looks like someone.
Spinning artillery.
Everyone looks like someone.
How did it feel getting your final knockout in Bellator last night?
Oh, me. Oh, amazing. I'm done now. Hang my gloves up. I'm retired. I officially am no longer fighting.
He was getting dominated as well.
Yeah. I mean...
All I need is one round.
Did you see Lyoto getting flatlined?
Yeah, man. Oh, it's such a shame.
Was that Leon Edwards' brother?
Yeah, it was.
Same? Oh, it is.
Well, he flatlined him.
Yeah, Leon Edwards' brother knocked out Leon.
Great win for him.
Yeah, I can imagine his mum's at home.
Yeah. No, I think, to be honest, it looked like Leo barely trained for that fight. In my opinion, I don't know. It's either that or I'm just haven't watched Leo in ages and used to seeing him quite shredded. But yeah, no, he didn't look great. I didn't watch the full fight. I only saw the finish.
Yeah.
Shango V says Camacho always has a finish in his pocket.
Yeah, mate. Well said. Yeah, that's it. That's why I'm worried with.
I'm quite worried. I think he could very well get him out there in round 1. I think, but I've gone the other way.
Yeah,
it's going to be one of those nights. I think for me, I reckon. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to have a look at
that's the way, mate. You've said it perfectly. That's the thing. Like, if we have a 3M card, what happens is I always wake up and I check my fight picks. And if I've not done well in the prelims, then you know what kind of night you're going to have with picks if you're not done really well when you wake up. And I woke up and I wasn't doing too bad.
I always get the first fight wrong. Always.
Yeah.
I do. And it did kind of cross my mind whether to actually pick Petrescu in this as well. But I was like,
no, because I was saying to Jordan, so I was going to switch up and go Petrescu. But I just thought if they're both heavy grapplers, then this Maximov's going to have the better gas tank, but obviously not. We just got subbed. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah, on the first on the round on the card. Yeah, I went Maximov. Yeah, everyone did pretty much, didn't they? Oh, I've not seen the scores.
Yeah, no. So someone called it first round sub from Brzezinski. I can't remember who picked it now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy that.
Arvin the Boss, is that who was it earlier said they were doing solid on picks? I can't remember.
I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see.
Ivan Nicholas.
It was Ivan Nicholas. Is that? Yeah, that's it. Oh, okay, so he's Arvin the Boss. So he's in second at the moment.
Oh, mate. I've actually gone 1 for 1 on picks so far. Let's see if this trend continues.
Yeah, I think I'm
one right, one wrong. One right, one wrong. One right, one wrong.
I haven't got any finishes.
Oh, you just got one right now. So, right. Well, cheers for getting us this Torres pick wrong, mate.
Well, that's it. It was like, this was the last one. I had Andrea Lee on wrong, and then this one I got correct.
I had 3. Oh, I've got three right, 3 wrong.
Same, yeah. But mine was been in like.
Well, I'm going to jump into this fight now. I'll jump into Manuel Torres, who's got a pro record of 12 wins and 2 losses with 5 KOs and 6 submissions. And all first round finishes, boys.
Oh, yes.
Making his UFC debut. He was, as you just saw there, he was in the Dana White Contender Series back in 2021. He's currently on a 3-fight win streak and has never been KO'd as well.
Yeah, he's definitely looking the most impressive out of the two.
And I put that stat in there because Frank Camacho.
Yeah.
I think I put first round knockout and then I went to second round knockout on this one. So I think I might be gutted of doing that. I'm looking at those numbers. All 11 finishes in the first round. Insane.
Yeah, man.
Fighting style. Right, so this guy's an orthodox fighter. He has a flat-footed and upright stance, rangy, fast hands with diverse striking credentials as well. He throws a lot of sniping shots right down the barrel, or the pipe, as some people might want to call it. But it depends what country you're in, I guess. But, you know, if this guy has a COD, a COD perk, it would be double time. You know, his speed adds extra snap, crackle, and pop to his weapons. It's insane. Can you send, can you send, I'm asking a question here. He can also send teep kicks to the face of his opponents quicker than you can raise your hand. Like, not even both out, one hand. It's so rapid. I mean, it's like throwing a punch. But he has a very tight guillotine as well. Rear naked chokes in his arsenal. Something to be feared and well aware of.
Yeah, he's a very technical fighter. Torres, I did find. Yeah, but then at the same time, you know, he's also got some great spinning attacks as well on his arsenal.
Spinning artillery.
Yeah, indeed. Frank Camacho's Ash, tell us about his.
Philippe just saying there, Torres by spinning heel kick. He knows about the spinning artillery. He knows about it. Yeah, so
good. Frank Camacho, who's got a pro record of 22 wins and 9 losses with 17 KOs and 2 submissions. And he has 13 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 2 wins and 5 losses.
Not great, is it?
Has lost his last 2 fights, as we said a second ago. And he did make his UFC debut back in 2017.
I've got a feeling he's going to take this, you know, Frank Camacho. But the thing is Shango V has made a very good point here. He says if it goes longer, though, he may gas out as he has a bit of a haymaker swinger. Yeah, exactly. You know, he's got short windows.
Who's
to
that
get
for
it done.
Frank Camacho?
Yeah, for Frank Camacho. But
yeah, I've seen him tire.
No, for sure. And as for Frank Camacho, though, he's an orthodox fighter, high guard, kind of flat-footed, throws his hands out regularly as rangefinders before he initiates his striking. His last 2 knockout losses exposed a weakness in his guard. He's susceptible to that lead left hook, I think. Yeah, but to be honest, his last fight, he just kind of got a bit swarmed, really. He comes forward with constant phantom movements, feinting level changes and punches. He has a lot of torque in his body kick, but has little setup for them as well. You know, one of his best weapons, I think. This time out, you know, last time out, he was throwing him against a southpaw fighter. This time out, I think he's going to be throwing him more with his lead leg, facing somebody who's also an orthodox fighter as well. He's a very composed striker that picks his shots with slow but steady output, and he fights best when he dictates the pace and doesn't get sucked into a brawl.
Yeah.
Yes.
So true. Yeah.
What can we expect, though, for Torres?
Yeah, all right, expectations. Let's get into that. He's going to want to direct his attack to the legs of Frank, I'd imagine, and take away his power. Because if you look at where the power advantage would lie, I think we all can look at Frank for that. He's going to want to snipe his shots and move consistently, basically. But he's also going to be looking for the center of the octagon as he pivots out on those different angles from range and from the engagements. If he moves well enough, Frank actually should keep offering his leg for him to be picking at constantly, so as he sort of edges into range. But I reckon he's going to use that left hook to exploit that weak defensive side of Frank's guard as well, like we've seen in a couple of his prior demises.
Yeah, let's hope so.
And he does have a pretty decent left hook.
As for Frank Camacho, though, I think he's going to have to find a solution for the long-range weapons of Torres. To do this, I think he needs to dip his head to the side when he strikes, so he can sort of close the distance and create an angle on it. I think he needs to get ahead of the lead leg and let his hands fly. When he's trapped Torres especially when he's trapped Torres against the fence, use his kicks with the lead to the lead leg to take chunks. Use his kicks with that lead leg, like I said before, to take the chunks out of his body and to make his hands have, work less, basically. We mentioned about his arms potentially gassing, but, lead the dance of overall, and avoid getting drawn into a brawl.
Yeah, that'd be so. I love it. That'd be so smart. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. And
we're in.
Yeah, man, I'm nervous for this one.
Cracking points here. Greg Brimstone says, I'm looking forward to that Spann Cuțelaba fight. I think that one's going to be a banger for sure, indeed.
Yeah. Woo! That left hook already landed. He's exploited that weakness already.
Philip Lundgren says, Lola and Jacare had a kid, and you're absolutely damn straight on that.
Yeah. BJ Penn as well.
Why did I put decision in this, man?
Basically, it's Lola, Jacare, but there's a current... legal settlement going on with BJ Penn as well to find out who the child actually does belong to.
Yeah.
It's all on Jerry Springer, man. It's a mess.
For sure.
It's a mess.
Shango V says Torres range advantages.
It's money. That left hook again is constantly.
He's landing it. Yeah, he's doing very effective with it. He's not got much power beyond it, though.
He doesn't. But he knows.
He's quick.
He knows where
Frank Camacho is going to have to time up. Shango V says Torres range advantages. If he uses this speed and range, he can control this, I think. But I think I said Camacho can swing. Yeah, so which one did you go for in this fight? I'm just going to check who...
I went decision.
I went second round sub, actually, for Torres.
Is there for I think I said second round, did I?
I don't know.
Nice left hook there from Frank Camacho.
Great. 1-2 level change. Unlucky. Hadley scores are in.
Good defense there for Torres.
Yeah,
Ash went
decision. Ash is sitting in at 10th at the moment.
Whoa! Torres 8-2 from Camacho, who landed and found the mark.
So you went second round knockout.
Did I? Torres.
I've gone second round sub. So look, we've covered all bases.
Might not even get a second.
Mate, he's ain't getting out of first, I don't think.
Look at it. It's just fire.
Yeah, it's great pace so far.
Front bombs. Good knees from Torres. Oh, Frank trying to go for the trip. Oh, you're ahead of me as well.
V's going for Torres as well.
It is madness how Camacho still
crazy pace,
hasn't
boys.
patched
Crazy
out
pace.
his guard.
Crazy pace.
For sure.
These both are lightweights. Raw.
Yeah.
Really?
Straight down the middle, but partially deflected by Camacho.
I would like to see Torres trying to implement that right uppercut,
Oh, Torres found the mark again.
Left hook, right uppercut. There you go. Look, see, he's swinging for it there.
Torres, Camacho, shooting out desperation there.
Yeah.
He's spinning out.
I think well timed as well, man.
You see that Camacho's got the strength advantage in these exchanges.
Torres needs to peel off and go back to striking.
Yeah, that's what he keeps on doing that as well. He grapples for a bit and then peels off.
He needs to watch what comes back, though. The counter.
There's that uppercut again. That's what I was saying. It's money. I think, look, you're going to see Torres trying to open it up with the left hook, I think. Left hook, uppercut, right uppercut combination.
This was a fight. This was a fight where I said first round, innit? I said
no.
I
said second round, TK.
Yeah, I know, but I said to you guys a moment ago, I'll put first round, then change it second round. I think I'm going to regret that. And I'm regretting it already.
Torres might gas himself out.
He's seen Frank Camacho up.
Frank Camacho is just Staying in there,
Eating
man.
shots, man.
He's hanging.
Staying alive.
Good right hook. That's it. Wow. Great finish for Torres, mate. That was money.
Hang on a minute. Why did Herb Dean just?
I don't know.
I know he had a good look. It took him a while. He had a good look at Camacho there, but Camacho was done.
What a shit.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad stoppage, to be fair. He just knocked down, but Camacho, I can't believe
Mate, Torres is a real deal.
I told you I regret it as well.
I thought he was going to finish him on the ground with a sub.
He could have taken a few more. He could have.
Again,
I mean, to be fair, he would have hit his head in guard, and then he would have survived the round, I reckon.
In
30 seconds left.
In the end, I think Herb Dean did it right. And look, that's right uppercut, man. I said
shit finish.
Beautiful.
I don't know. I think he stopped it at the right time. It took him a while, but
that was so sick.
The left hand over the top, and then the right hook.
This. Yeah, he's fine. He's down there blinking hard, but he
took some shots.
He was there. That was sick.
Oosh.
So sick. Great movement. In and out of range, as we said there.
Yeah, man. Just that slip backwards and then the 1-2. Oh, naughty.
Boosh.
Philip says, "Oh my god, that was clean from Torres."
So
Greg says, "Brother, put on a boxing clinic there. Very nice finish." Shango V says, "Think replay will back up the ref there." Right, left, right, clean. Yeah, it was absolutely
I think most
beautiful,
KOs will look like nasty in slow motion and things, but like still, like I could understand if he was like out. He wasn't. He was there blinking.
Yeah, he was still with it. I guess maybe there should have been
dazed. Obviously, that's why he's
a couple
blinking.
of follow-up shots, but
He was like fat, mate.
Herb Dean actually robbed.
I got a fat crocodile in front of me.
Hey,
yeah, this Manscaped advert is solid.
It's got Buffer and Holloway.
I swear everyone promotes Manscaped these days.
Mate,
Everywhere.
Literally, they've got sponsorship all over the place.
We'll be
It's
next.
actually getting me. It's hilarious. No, I love that advert.
Man, that's solid.
Turns into Mo Salah.
I love that advert.
Did look like Mo Salah.
Bruh.
Man.
But yeah, I gotta tell you,
The
man.
lawnmower.
I'm actually now kicking myself. I didn't say first. Like I think I put first.
I fucking went decision. At least you get like points because you put KO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
I
put
went
first
sub,
down.
so-
I went changed to second, and then I went to
5 points
first,
to
and I was
me.
like, nah, I'll leave it a second.
No worries, T. Got to do what you got to do when it comes to food. Must be
You
late
can't
in the
believe us
evening
to
for
get
you
through.
as
That's
well.
just disgraceful.
Man,
Insano.
again, another first round finish for your boy.
Yeah, yes, exactly, mate. 12 now.
I just put second because I thought, well, UFC debut and all that.
Who said second round finish?
And he's fighting,
I said second
a
round
decent
sub.
guy in Frank.
There we go.
I think Frank might retire now.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, what he's?
I don't
you
know.
say-
I don't know.
Is he like 2-6 in the UFC now?
He's got Coca's licking his lips.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know whether he'll retire so much as just not have a contract renewed.
Yeah,
He'll go to another organization, I'm sure.
yeah. It depends on. I doubt he's had much on his
They
deal.
got a translator for him, really?
Yeah, he's Spanish, man. He's Mexicano.
Ah.
Arriba. Oh, it's 11, says Canadian Bacon. Rah, that's still so late.
Not to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I just had a couple of
I'm
sausages.
getting
I
quite
didn't.
hungry now. You're making me hungry. I mean, where's the kebab talkers at? I don't know. We've had no kebab talk so far, which I'm kind of glad actually.
Make you feel.
Yeah, same. Don't.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can watch
don't
this
talk about
knockout all
clubs.
day, lads. I honestly can. Slip.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Left,
You can watch it all day, mate. It's so
Right.
naughty.
I
Isn't
mean,
it?
Yeah.
you just don't get any cleaner than that, do you? You really don't. Hey!
Right.
It's so good.
To be fair,
All day.
I think Shango V is probably a bit of a kebab man.
Day.
You a bit of a kebab man, Shango V? I know you are. I can feel it.
Yeah, you're definitely a kebab man.
Yeah, we got a bit of a kebab community going on.
Chicken. What'd you put inside?
This guy speaks every language. I swear, it's insane. It says Shango V, order some pizza, gents. Can
Do you know what?
Late
I didn't
here.
do it earlier.
I had some pizza earlier, actually. Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to make it a tradition for some UK events when it's early enough in the day. Just get pizza in while we do this.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had some leftovers last week.
Just those ones which the time of it is pre-12 o'clock kind of thing.
There you go. Shango V says, love a kebab. I'm from the
crazy,
north, so there you go.
There you go.
It's another one for the
kebab
club.
Do you do that sort of what was it? Chip butties and gravy and
chips and gravy, mate.
Chips and gravy.
Is pucker.
You do the chips and gravy.
Well, I don't know. I prefer chips and curry sauce.
What's the weirdest thing you get across the pond in terms of like cuisine wise? You know, I mean, what do we have over here? We have either battered Mars bars or you get chips and gravy.
I've never had a battered Mars bar.
Mushy peas.
Mushy peas.
I still haven't
hate mushy peas.
gotten to the bottom as to. I haven't fully understood the reason why people do that yet. But you know, over in the US, do you have anything like you just sort of combine really weirdly, like I don't know, chicken and ice cream?
Canada, of course. But Canadian Bacon says,
America
yeah, man,
Canada,
that's what you do in North America. If there's a big fight or boxing or MMA, get the boys together, get some beer, get some pizza. Yeah, I mean, you know, don't rub it in, mate.
Yeah,
you know, some of us got to be up early to watch these fights. Yeah, no, but
that's another thing.
UFC London comes around, we'll be doing exactly that.
Yeah, I feel like Domino's needs to get on a sponsorship. I'll tell you what, if UFC got me working for them as a sponsorship manager, as I suggested, then we're going to sort that out. Domino's pizza sponsoring the UFC, over in the UK. Opportunity missed.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it that time?
Fortunately, Mr. Brown.
Yeah. Shall we?
Yeah, we could get into the next fight. Man, Katlyn Chookagian, Amanda Ribas.
Yeah, I'm surprised because obviously, remember there was contract negotiations with Kovacevic, and obviously they must have come to some sort of
Kovacevic. She's not fighting tonight, mate.
Kovacevic. We're on about.
We're on about Chookagian, mate.
Oh, Chookagian, sorry.
Fucking hell. Where have you two been tonight?
Is he on about?
We're the only one keeping this together.
I thought he was on about some other fighter.
Yeah, it's not like Karolina Kowalkiewicz. I'm like, what the fuck? She's not even fighting tonight, bro. We're on about Chookagian.
I was on about. I said Chookagian to start with, and then I just went off topic.
Oh, right.
There was a contract negotiation. I'm surprised that they've come to one, obviously, because I'm not sure. Well, I'm not surprised because at the top of the division, like how could they not give her a contract?
Yeah, exactly. To be like, there was some murmurs. We thought that potentially they weren't going to renew her contract, but it would have looked really bad on the UFC to just not do it for someone who's ranked. Like I know Chookagian's not like the most exciting of fighters. You know what she does well.
Very good at it.
She's very good at it. And it's very difficult for people, but
she's a really good gatekeeper.
Yeah.
How can you not have her in?
I know.
You got to get through her.
Well, I'll jump on to Amanda Ribas then, who has a pro record of 11 wins and 2 losses with 3 KOs and 4 submissions, has 5 first-round finishes, has a UFC record of 5 wins and 1 loss, made a UFC debut back in 2019, and has never been submitted.
Yes. Okay, so let's get into that fighting stuff, shall we?
Yes.
Orthodox fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And she's like a little spider monkey, let's be honest. On the canvas, effortlessly switching through all of her dangerous submission positions. It's methodically beautiful. Otherwise, aside from that, she's also patient. She's actually really good at working when she's sort of standing up. She's really good at working steadily, advancing her position and executing what would seem like an inevitable submission. You know, but she's such a great grappler, but equally competitive striker too. Her striking from range, she's got such good long-range weapons. She'll strike in combos, pushing forwards before shooting when the opponent's back is up against a fence. So she's decent.
Yeah, I do really like Amanda Ribas. I don't like this fight for her though. I really
nor do I.
I really don't.
It's a perfect fight for Katlyn in my eyes.
Yeah. Okay,
sure.
Tell us about Katlyn. Not Catalina.
Yeah, not Catalina.
Why do I keep doing that?
Not Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Not fucking
like...
Jessica Andrade.
My God.
Not Sam Alvey. It's Katlyn Chookagian.
I'm not going to lie, bro.
Jump into Chookagian, who's got a pro record of 17 wins and 4 losses with 2 KOs and 1 sub. All got some finishes on the resume there. Has a UFC record of 10 wins and 4 losses. Is currently on a 3-fight win streak. Made a UFC debut back in 2016. Has never been submitted also. And has the most decision wins in the flyweight division, which is 8.
Pretty much, as we said, she's a perfect gatekeeper. But she's an orthodox fighter with a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu is actually quite, I think, a preferred art, actually. But we see you stand up and use her boxing quite a lot. She's very effective at using her height and reach advantage in both the striking and the clinch. Very educated left jab. She's able to throw it from different angles as it resets around the waist height. She's able to stay just out of range, keeping her opponents on the end of her strikes. She'll do this by using the teep kick and her jab. She steps in with straight punches down the middle. When her opponent steps into range, she looks to land that left hook of hers. And basically her footwork, her movement and footwork are kind of key to how she makes, to why she's so good at this. Really. But we're gonna have to see with Amanda Ribas tonight, man.
Yes,
who's an all-round fighter is Ribas. I do like her, but if she's got to get the job done against someone like Katlyn Chookagian, what's she got to do, Si?
Yes, so I'm gonna make that bigger. My eyes, I don't have my glasses on me yet. Her biggest challenge will be trying to solve the distance problem and just close the gap, I think. She's actually got to find these pockets of opportunity when Katlyn engages. And that's what it's going to be about, just being wise to finding those niche shot pockets of opportunity. There it is. Ribas has actually success in her last fight when she was the aggressor. So I'm expecting the same from her to this one. She actually needs to be going forwards, moving constantly. She actually got to use that power in her strikes to sort of to at least knock Chookagian off balance.
Yes.
So she can actually get past that jab and force the takedown. But most of Ribas' takedowns come from judo throws. But I think she might want to change up the approach because Katlyn's height and frame could be a big problem in this area.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to be big time. Yeah, nicely put.
Next one up. Tell us about what you expect with Chookagian.
Well, for Katlyn Chookagian, I'm expecting Katlyn to do what she always does because it's been so effective so many times in this division. She's going to stay on the outside, use her footwork and movement to keep Ribas on the end of her jab. From there, she'll look to put her combinations together when Ribas is there to be countered. Ribas normally sort of comes forward with her arms sort of out wide, flailing like this. So I'm expecting Katlyn to be very effective when she steps in with her straight punches down the middle. And look, Katlyn's she hasn't got a finish yet in the UFC. And watching tape for this fight, I think she's got a big chance against Ribas. I really do. And that's a big call. That's a big call. I just think, she's going to be the bigger fighter here.
Because Ribas is moving up, right?
Yeah, she's moved up to flyweight. So
that's another thing.
I guess
is that power going to transcend? That move.
Yeah, that's for sure. It depends on
tough test moving up as well, man.
It is
Tough one.
I guess it depends on how much she kind of cuts for strawweight. But the thing is she lacks at height at flyweight. I think she's 5'3".
Where's she ranked in the strawweight division?
She's top 10, I think. I'll check.
And then fighting number one in this division. That's a bit of a jump, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But is it because they couldn't get Katlyn a fight?
Pretty much. Katlyn's fought a lot of people. Yeah, you got Ribas in at number 9 in strawweight.
Wow. And then fighting number one in the division above her.
What's going to happen if she wins
crazy.
this? If she wins this,
yeah, well, that's what I mean.
We're off to races. We're off to races for Ribas, but I think she's got to look flawless when doing it, though. And because if she looks flawless, then you can easily basically use the weight cut as a massive blame. You could be like, well, this is her natural weight class. We're seeing better performances here. She's diminishing herself by cutting down to strawweight. Yeah, that's the factor. But are we going to see it though against someone like Katlyn? I think
do you reckon?
I think she should have had a warm-up fight. Sorry, someone a little bit low down.
Yeah, 100%. But I think it's because they couldn't get Katlyn a fight.
Yeah,
so
it's gotta be.
And Ribas is just game as fuck, and she's like, all right, then.
Or they said, right, we won't give a contract unless you fight Ribas.
yeah, because they haven't got a lot for her.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But she's fought
literally,
mate. This is what I'm saying. She's gone through everyone in the division. She didn't get finished by the champion Shevchenko. She went to a decision. Yeah, I know she got beat, but come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I said, perfect. She's pretty much lost to Shevchenko and Jessica Andrade.
Yeah, she got finished by Andrade, but Andrade just moved down again, didn't she?
Yeah. So I don't know. These two divisions, man. Everyone's
it's just not enough talent rising up through it.
Yeah.
There's not
you
enough
reckon
people
get another title shot if she beats Ribas?
Nah. I love how we both
I don't think it warrants it, really.
Nah.
Not yet.
A 4-fight win streak? No.
I mean,
if she wins.
Yeah, then.
She had a good fight against Jennifer Maia, controlled her, but that was a rematch,
That's the thing as well.
Why is she looking at another division? Her height could be a problem in a different division.
Well, there's some good people coming through. Casey O'Neill, everyone's quite popular with.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though. Beating the who's who in this division, like who is next? Like I know we're not even, the fight's not fit, like not even started yet.
Santos,
Like,
Manon Farrow is probably someone I'm keeping a close eye on for this division. She's 9-1. She looks very impressive, very tall, very long and rangy as well. I think she'd be a good fight for Chookagian. Okay, before we get into this, let's catch up with the guys. Kenny Bacon says chips and gravy here in Canada is a national dish, but it's called poutine. I think I've said that right. And it includes fresh fries, gravy, Canadian cheese, curds, a high calorie. Oh, mate, that sounds banging. Greg Brinstone says gonna have to try those Canadian fries sometime. Sounds awesome. Tossing back a few shots of Jim Beam over here. Jim Beam, some whiskey as well, man. Ooh. Good shout. You're always talking about Canada. A lot of talk about Canada at the moment. Shango V says I'm on the rum, off the treasure after the UFC. Ooh. Philippe says can't wait for Davey Grant fight after this. Banger alert.
That's
for sure, for sure.
It's a close position.
Greg Brinstone says I hope Ribas wins just for the post-fight interview. That laugh gets me every time. Mate, I can't stand it. I like Ribas until she gets on the mic. That's it, man. I can't, mate. She fucking screeches in your ear. She's not.
Yeah, seen, not heard.
Yes, Chase Bishop in the house. He says, "What's up, boys?" Yes, Chase, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Welcome in. And cool Smeagol's risen as well, mate. Yes. Cool Smeagol, where have you been, my man?
Hello.
Missed you, man. Hope you're doing good. Shango V says, Ribas, I think, may be here to prove a point after last fight, but if she hasn't learned from it and losses here, if she loses here, she may call it quits. Yeah, I think back down strawweight for sure. Shango V says, I get the Shevchenko comment about going
it's a given loss, isn't it?
To the decision last time, but can you see her beating Shevchenko now? Nah. Like and subscribe, says Chase Bishop. Thank you, my man.
Bro,
yes, love the support.
Where
is Waz? Said cool Smeagol. Good point. I guess it's a fight night at 3 a.m. here. It's not necessarily one to.
You
did get the timer in.
Oh, mate, you're all over it. Don't you mean?
Yeah, only that.
He says I've been halfway.
Okay,
no worries, cool Smeagol.
Yeah, Ribas is putting that pressure on hard.
Yeah, like we said, she knew what she
not
needs
letting Chookagian dictate the
Could
rules
have got the
of
takedown then
engagement.
because Chookagian went for a spinning artillery there. Ribas could have capitalised, but I didn't.
She had.
Yeah. Oh, look, she's ducked underneath. She's going to get the body, but look, this is what I see every time. Is because step in, perfectly timed, nicely executed from Ribas.
I'm literally backpedaling on my pick already.
I'm surprised she pulled that off. I thought Katlyn would be quick to get those double underhooks and sort of get out these positions.
Constantly coming forward and not allowing any space for Chookagian at all. I thought Chookagian would be able to use that reach to keep her at bay and just pick at her from outside. But Chookagian didn't move well enough with her feet. She wasn't finding new space.
She wasn't quick enough to react.
No, she wasn't. Which meant that Ribas could pour on the pressure and make something like this happen.
Yeah.
Just forward pressure constantly.
It's nice. Forward pressure, like you said. Got the takedown. That was a nice little throw.
Her arms were there. The long range weapons were there. But
keep
she
forgetting about the judo skills of Ribas. Did mention it quite a lot earlier, but, doing tape on this, I completely forgot.
Oh.
Ooh.
But
yeah, nice takedown. Completely wrong on.
Oh, trying to go for a crucifix there.
Throwing those legs up. Oh, she's literally flailing those legs everywhere, isn't she? The little Danny long legs. But Chookagian's desperate to rise to her feet, find her feet. And Ribas is desperate to keep this down.
This could be the path to victory.
Yeah. This is for sure.
So far, Chookagian is exerting a lot of energy trying to reverse a position. She's going to try and
how is she getting
swivel
like
herself
that?
to the back
She's
here.
So long.
Could you imagine a reverse?
She needs to. What she needs to do, Chookagian, she needs to pummel that right hand.
She's trying her legs up as well.
Look, she's going to try and do it now. She can pummel the right hand underneath Ribas's left arm, so then she can get that turn.
Yeah.
Look, you see her trying to dig for it, but look,
If she gets her right hand under the arm, she can sort of slip out that way.
She can control Ribas a little bit better.
There she's
you go. She's trying to get it.
There they go on. Feed it down. She's trying. It's kind of, yes.
She got it underneath there. Oh, no, Ribas doing a jiu.
Yeah.
See, this is how good jiu-jitsu is.
Ribas
it's like human chess. And what you saw is Ribas was very quick, noticed what Chookagian was doing, was able to stop it.
She was just trying to get up too.
It's like the quick switch when
underhooks it in.
Ribas switched to side control to start this off.
There you go. Chookagian's up.
Chookagian,
She was able to stand into it briefly there.
Nearly got caught as she's putting her pants down.
But it was a good bit of control time for Ribas.
Yo, why is Chookagian getting too close to her?
She wants to get in the clinch. Yeah, you don't want to clinch with Ribas now, especially after getting taken down like that.
Use your range.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But look, this is what we're saying about Ribas being the aggressor. She needs to be aggressive in this fight.
Does.
Yeah.
But look at that. Chookagian landed pretty well
Nice
there.
1-2 down the
Ribas
pipe
didn't
from-
even flinch.
Yeah, nice.
Again,
He drove
just
it home,
driving her face and body forwards.
Oosh.
And that's disheartening. That's disheartening when a fighter just hits you clean and you just respond with forward pressure still. It's almost like, what
Stiff jab.
am I going to do to stop this person?
Ooh, just missed with the teep kick. Shango V says Chookagian has legs like Mr. Tinkle's arms, but slower
It's a
hands.
tickle, you know.
Yeah,
for the
admittedly,
listener.
Chookagian's hands look a bit slower tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
Eesh.
Nice.
So tie clinch is dangerous though because you can
Yeah, I
get
was about to say
taken down.
tie clinching the knees.
Yeah, it's a part of her game. She needs to.
But like, you don't want to do that against someone like Ribas.
Yeah, she needs to park that aspect to her game for this fight.
You just seen how long Ribas had you on the mat.
So far, we're seeing Ribas is looking really quick with the hands.
Yo,
Nice 1-2 to Chookagian.
I'm actually stuck to think who's going to get this round, but Chookagian's been.
I think
affected with the
Chookagian
hands.
looks like she's starting to wake up a little bit now.
Yeah.
Fast hands, man.
Yeah.
Picking it up now.
Oof.
That 1-2 is just naughty.
Yeah. Yeah. Chookagian looking for that straight right
Oof,
down the middle.
Whoa,
slipping
nice
there.
movement from
Nicely
Chookagian.
done.
Ha ha ha.
Look, she's in and out, man. She's in and out.
The soundtrack Chookagian provides for this fight.
Okay, interesting round. I think, who are we going to give it to?
Ribas.
Maybe Ribas because she's controlled majority of the round and looked really good on top. But at the end of the round, Chookagian looks like she's starting to get a rhythm. And that's going to be dangerous. I think as the fight goes on, I think Chookagian might have the better success. You know, I think Ribas could very well punch herself out because like we said, she's going to be the aggressor. She's going to want to try and sort of land heavier shots than Chookagian. So,
So, yeah, bear in mind, Ribas is moving up right as well. I know, obviously, cutting weight down to, straw weight. How's the gas tank going to be?
Well, that's it. I mean, if we're going to go back to Ribas's fight against Marina Rodriguez, Rodriguez, she had her down in the first round. And then second round, Marina was able to sort of, put her striking to better use and just TKO, got TKO on her,
And is Mark Henry in the corner there?
Oh, probably. Surely.
I was going to say, surely, like he said, like, listen, you can't let her take you down. Like, careful in the clinch.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, strike a move.
That's it. You just showed that you can strike a move against her. So do that. Don't play no dangerous games of lazy spinning artillery.
Yeah. Chango V says, so Ribas inside range wins trading all day. Chookagian looks slow and a bit starstruck, I think. Ooh. Ribas trying to pick up at the leg there.
Nearly.
Yes, if you're welcome into the channel, if you're just joining us for the very first time, we're a UFC fan channel where fan opinions matter most. And hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe as well.
Please do.
For all your content needs.
Nice inside leg kick.
Using the teep with the front leg now. Oh, right hand coming over the top now. Chookagian's having some good success on the feet.
Oh, shovel.
Yeah, it was a good shovel. Whoa. Ribas are getting picked apart on her entries.
Yeah.
Do you think she needs to put a bit more of a focus into her defensive strategy here?
Yeah. She's got to try and implement a bit more head movement now.
Yeah.
You know, you can see she's a lot slower in her movement. She's a bit more tentative now.
Oh, that was a big
good spin back kick.
Yeah, spinning stuff too. Bruh.
But look, yeah, Ribas needs to try and initiate a clinch here.
Yeah.
She does. Woo! Great, nice knee there from Chookagian.
Nice knee, yeah.
Nice.
Decent. Kind of caught her crashing in.
But again, I think if Chookagian can get this round, I think, who knows, Ribas could be tired because the forward pressure, again, still here in this second round. So
there it is.
Yeah,
it's got to be tiring.
Yeah, look, she got the body.
Yeah, the only path to victory for Ribas is getting it close and grabbing hold of her. She can't counter. Whoa, again.
Wow.
The same way she did in the first.
I didn't think
power.
That was so lazy as well.
It was. I wasn't expecting her to pull off moves like that. Like, I think Chookagian was doing the right thing. She had double underhooks, but man, these judo techniques. And look even Paddy Pimblett's incorporating a lot of judo in his game at the moment.
Throwing her legs up, but I don't know what she thinks she's going to do against a Brazilian black belt like Ribas.
Yeah, Shango V. I think you're right. And Ash said it as well. I think Mark Henry in Chookagian's corner definitely had a word. But look, you know, we're halfway through the round. We got Ribas on top now.
What she needs to do is use that left hand to scoop behind the leg and pull her body to that end of like topsy-turvy. She's a scoop behind the leg of Ribas and pull herself topsy-turvy. That was something we saw the boys doing in the first fight. Hadley and
that's it. Feet on the hips and push. No.
yeah, okay. She's gonna get out this way too. Yeah. For off, but you got to
Gonna
stand
hip,
up. Come on, up, quick time.
Yeah, she needs to get
enough.
that right leg free.
Not explosive enough.
Oh, elbows from the bottom, this Chookagian.
Yikes.
I just heard Mark Henry go, nice.
Nice. This is.
Greg Brimstone says, so
Put the
damn
legs
happy
up.
Glover Teixeira got to hold the belt before he retires, but I don't think he gets past Prohaska. To be honest, I rewatched obviously doing tape on Błachowicz, I rewatched the Glover Błachowicz fight again, and man, I got a bit emotional again seeing Glover take the win in that one.
Here we go.
I think everyone's going to underestimate Glover in that fight, you know. He's got that old man strength, and I was thinking, I think he can capitalise in a lot of areas.
I think he can definitely get him down.
Yeah.
We've not seen Prohaska down there, have we? So
no. And Prohaska's very wild, and I think Glover could very well capitalise. Great right hand on the break there from Chookagian. Minute left in the round. I think she needs to make a standpoint because it's a very close round, this one.
Yeah.
You know,
you guys go decision as well?
Yeah,
man.
Round 2, significant strikes. I think most of these might have.
Mate, I don't think it'd be anything else. I definitely wouldn't have bet anything else. No way for some like for Chookagian.
No.
Yeah, she was good decision.
But like I said, you know, I thought if she keeps the strikes.
Yeah, but this is it, mate. She's pissing her up on the feet.
Yeah.
Nice. This is the thing. A couple more seconds of this. Come on. It's very close.
Yeah. Look how difficult it is for Ribas to find the mark. The range is a genuine problem.
But that little, I wouldn't even say it was a judo throw. It was just like I get you in a headlock and we slowly rolled her to the mat.
Yeah.
That was a nice 1-2 down the pipe there. So whilst I made
good.
Chookagian now
Last 10
initiating the
seconds.
takedown.
You can do this.
Go on, get the takedown. Go on.
That would be
Go on.
impressive.
I think she should.
Why not? Last 10 seconds.
Yeah, but
get a takedown.
Look good though.
Yeah.
Look good. Very, very close round.
I'll go Chookagian for that one.
Are you going Chookagian?
Yeah, she punctuated it well at the end, and also she has a success at the beginning.
I kind of hope it's 1-1. Yeah, Philip Longman reckons it's 1-1. Shane says big third round coming up here for sure.
Yes.
I would go. Actually, that first.
Listen,
round,
Mark's going to be shouting there saying, "Listen, you don't want to be sloppy. If you're up against the fence, you get out of there.
Yeah.
No sloppiness.
Yeah, for sure.
You tell her, Mark.
Indeed.
You tell her.
Yeah. That
Frankie
takedown happened
will tell you.
exactly the same way as it did in the first against the fence.
There was a standpoint on it in the first round, like a proper throw to it. It was like a little roll, like a slow motion roll.
Yeah.
But like Chookagian just let it happen.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's the thing though. Ribas had a lot of control with the head, and with that sort of move, it's wherever your head goes, the body will follow.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Greg also has 19-19, winner take it all in this third round. So yeah, I think we're up for an interesting third round, guys.
Maybe just me. I'm thinking Chookagian I mean, I don't know if the judges
Chookagian could let this slip, man.
I would say Chookagian got 2.
You reckon? Huh?
I think she's got both.
She got both.
I'll give Katlyn both.
No, I don't know. I think Ribas had more control time.
Yeah, she had more control time in the first round.
A bit more effective on the grappling.
Yeah, but in terms of look who's done all the damage and been more effective.
Oh, yeah. Striking wise, she's been effective.
I think Chookagian hands down been most effective in both rounds.
Oh, good leg kick.
Inside.
Took her off balance.
Slipped.
Up.
Yeah. To your feet. Let's go.
Again, we've still got the forward pressure in round 3 from Ribas.
Yeah. So, yeah, Canadian Bacon also reckons it's 19-19 as well.
So the judges are putting it. I think it's quite generous.
This is the thing. I don't know how you can sort of, like, I know this is why there was contract negotiations because they were saying, boring and things. How can you say it's boring when you're good at what you do?
Yeah, I mean,
like
no one's
what did Khabib do?
No one's been
Khabib
able
used
to
just
solve
take
it.
people down and like beat them up. Yeah, fair enough. Some people might think that's boring as well.
That's the thing. It'd be different. It'd be different if this is the thing. Chookagian's not got like much power to her strikes. You know, if she had a bit more power to her strikes and she'd be able to get finishes, and look, no one will be complaining at all. So you know, even if it is like late finishes, she gets like mostly second, third round. Then
you want to talk about boring? Talk about that strawweight fight. Cool, mate. Nothing.
I mean, so far this is more entertaining than Rose Carla. So
I mean, the first round of Rose Sparla should have gone to me for staying awake. You know.
Oh, 1-2 again. I can hear Mark giving it. Come on, Mark. Get it going.
Oh, look. Chookagian's just shoving away. Staying away from the clinch. And look, this is good.
Yeah, just flinging Ribas off. Which is great. It's like throw off early. Don't contest with that.
This is what I mean, though. Like, I'll go back to my point. It's so good to see her strike. Her striking is so clean and so crisp. Yeah, she doesn't have power. But she's one of the very few women, and I'll say some men fighters as well, is they don't use their reach to their advantage, and she does.
Oh, Cypher got the round timer.
No timer on this one, boys. I'm so sorry I missed on it. Apologise, everyone.
The one time I don't remind you because you've been on it.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You're the man for the job, to
46, 45, 44.
Yeah, it's my job to tell size, so it's my fault.
42, 41.
Blame me. It was my fault to tell size.
I'm sorry. My bad. Oof.
Man, so far.
We've not got the rankings for this one after, have you?
No, he hasn't. We'll just have to talk about them.
Oh, nice little combo from Ribas.
Stack says Jan fight after this. No, my man. Welcome to the channel, though. We've got Ryan Spann versus Ion Cuțelaba. Oh no, we got Davey Grant versus Smolka after this. Got some time away, man. Don't worry. Do stay tuned with us though. This is a UFC watch along. Let us know how you're watching.
Stack, what's good, bro? First time in, isn't it? Let's give Stack a round of applause. Let's give Stack a round of applause.
Yes, skin Stack. Well played.
Welcome into the channel,
Yes.
Yes, sir. All right, Stack. Yeah, so this is the place to be, bro. If you're a big fan of the UFC, watch-alongs, fight breakdowns. We got fight Q&As. We actually had a Q&A with Derek Minner.
Yes, we did.
That was just yesterday.
It was
yesterday, Friday night.
He was a dangerous guy driving and talking.
He was a bit.
Yeah. He was like,
he parked up for the majority.
Yeah, he did park up, but he was saying,
he didn't drive the whole thing.
Just as it was like taking off at the end. But it's like, man,
that little clip you put on Twitter as well. He's like drinking water for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, mate, just the thought of water. I could do with water now.
Greg Brinstone says, who do you guys have in the Smolka versus Grant?
That's a tough one.
Oh,
that's a tough one.
Grant KO.
One. Yeah, I've gone Grant KO.
Takedown from Ribas.
Great takedown.
1 minute
right at the end. But look, Chookagian straight up.
Chookagian to her feet.
Can Ribas look for a trip here?
Underhooks, like you said, underhooks are there. Now, outside, out the gate. Out the gate. Open that
there
gate.
There it is. Nice.
Stack said, what's good, Glukes? Nice. Sick at home right now. Couldn't go out and watch, but I'll definitely stay tuned. Oh, my man. Feel sorry for you.
Well,
hopefully you've not got the Rona. I mean, this is what these watch-alongs are all about. If you're watching alone, don't watch alone. Watch along with us.
Absolutely. Like and subscribe, get involved, and we're here every week. Every week we got some content.
Ribas is like,
she's game, man.
Oh, man, this is heating up. This is heating up.
She's swinging.
20 seconds.
Last 20 seconds, just do it.
Oh, the flyw banging.
She got a cement around it.
Oh, Ribas wants that.
Now
Ribas wants that KO.
Now Chookagian wants to clinch.
But Ribas is really effective with those looping shots. One from Chookagian to the
Chookagian's getting. They're both going at it.
No.
There we go. Chris Tione stops it.
You should back up for another
big
5 seconds.
Big end to that third round.
I was
Who wins
begging
it?
for 30 more seconds of that. That was so sick.
Guys, who have we got? Who won that round? Who won that round? It's Chookagian. It's difficult.
I'll give Chookagian the first 2 already.
Oh, you're ahead of me, so you're going to see it before me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm blocking you. I'm muting you.
Have you refreshed?
Yeah, I'm still a little bit behind.
Oh.
Well, I'm taking my ears out in a minute. I'm blocking you.
Okay, all right, fine. Who do you guys think won that fight?
Well, we'll cheer, but you won't.
You won't
I'm
know.
take my headphone out.
So that's fine. Either way, we're going to celebrate.
Yeah.
Close, but so Philip going 2-1 Katlyn.
Yep.
I reckon if Ribas could have held that takedown for longer and did a little bit more with it, then yeah. But because Chookagian got straight back to her feet and was dominating around anyway, I didn't think it was that much of a sort of standpoint of the round. Like I said, if she had her down for that last 45/minute, then yeah.
Yeah, it is a tough call, Shango, for sure. Canadian Bacon says it was really close. Ribas might have secured it with the takedowns, though. Greg Brimstone reckons it's 29-28 Ribas. If I'm a judge, close, but I'll give her the nod for an aggression. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a solid point.
29-28 Ribas, I'm judging close, but okay. Let's get the volume up on this one.
I'm blocking the boys.
3 rounds. Here we go.
It's a split, innit?
I'm blocking the boys.
Yep, I knew it'd be split.
Oh, it's a split decision.
Oh.
Crap.
Oh.
Crap.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crap.
Oh.
Yes.
Katlyn gets a decision. That's 15 points for me in the bag. I think a lot of people went Chookagian.
That was closer than I thought it was then.
It was very close. And look, hats off to Ribas because
Let's go, Mark Henry.
we said going into this fight that, Ribas, it wasn't a great fight for her to take against Chookagian, but look, she gave it her all. Went to split decision, but look, still, nobody can kind of solve Katlyn's puzzle.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get the rankings up just on my phone quick just to see who on earth is next.
Yeah. And
she's beating the who's this division, man.
Manon Ferro, I think that's the only thing in it. Manon Ferro, I mean, it'd be an ultra test. If Manon Ferro was to get past
she is
Chookagian,
longest active
then
win streaks.
You've got arguably someone else who's next in line to fight Shevchenko.
But look at that. She's amongst a whole fleet of girls who have 4 win streaks in this division. And that's like the second longest in comparison to Shevchenko.
Good point by Shango V. He says takedowns only matter if they lead to damage or dominance, for sure. Stack says at least it seemed like a good fight, not like Rose versus Carla the other night. It was a much better fight than that, for sure.
Man.
I mean, it's not hard to get any better than that. Kennedy Bacon says congrats on her victory. It was very close. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully these points update on the leaderboard. Nothing as of yet, but yeah, I think
my rankings are not coming up, for fuck's sake.
Everybody went.
Oh yeah, the
Katlyn
UFC website's down. That's why we haven't got rankings up, because UFC website is clashed.
Oh, Rivers went Ribas decision.
Yeah, you have to Wikipedia the rankings.
Yeah, we got it up here.
So we'll have a look at that from that way. But otherwise, UFC website's down, so we can sort that scene out.
So yeah, I mean, another win for Chookagian, sitting in at number 1.
4-fight win streak now.
18-4 now. Look,
Wow.
Who has she not fought? I mean, like I said, I think Manon Ferro is probably the likely option. Alexa Grasso's coming off of a win. She's not got a fight booked. She's not fought Katlyn Chookagian before, so that could be an option. I think again, I think it's just another fight where I think Alexa Grasso's going to lack in reach, and Grasso's predominantly a striker. She's not got many finishes. Most of her wins are by decision, so I think it's a tough one against Chookagian.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's an option.
Manon Ferro.
Yeah, I prefer Manon Ferro.
Yeah, it's tough because, like you said, she's beaten the most of this division.
You got that again?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything
Has
else.
she fought Wood? She did, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, beat her, yeah.
She's beaten most of the people in the division. Like, Jessica Andrade is probably likely going to stay at strawweight.
Yeah, making another run there.
She's beaten Lauren Murphy, who's fighting Misha Tate, by the way. So, it's if Misha Tate beats Lauren Murphy, Misha Tate's next for the belt, though. She'll be next in line after Talia Santos.
What does someone like... Rose do now in her division? What does she do? Because she's currently...
she's not going to move up, I don't think.
No, but she's lost now twice to Esparza. Is there going to be a third one?
Well, no. It all depends on who they match Esparza up with. You know, there's talks of the winner of Weili versus Joanna. If either of those girls win, Rose is back in there because she's beaten them both twice.
But didn't Weili get an immediate rematch after defending the title the same amount of time as Rose did?
Yeah.
So why didn't Rose get an immediate rematch?
Well, because no one wants to see the Esparza fight.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
It's true.
No one wants to see it. Like, it was a shit fight.
No, but mate, I'm all
sell.
for the Weili or Joanna winner. But as Talia Santos, I reckon Chookagian could fight her if she doesn't beat Shevchenko.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
that could be another good matchup.
Yeah.
Good shout. Yeah, I like that one. But I mean, yeah, you could be right.
Fight for
but then at the same time, Manon Ferro needs an opponent, I think.
Oh, right. Okay, well,
she needs to step up. Yeah. You know, because if Manon Ferro fights Grasso, there's not much difference in the rankings. It's one spot. So, yeah, you could be right. Yeah. It could be Ferro versus Grasso or Ferro versus Chookagian next.
You just don't know, do you?
Yeah. But I do like Ferro versus
next
Chookagian.
fight.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Jump on to Lewis Smolka, who has a pro record of 17 wins and 8 losses with 8 KOs and 7 submissions and has 4 first-round finishes. He has a UFC record of 8 wins and 8 losses and made his UFC debut back in 2014. He did get released by the UFC early in his career, but then did re-sign as he was on a 2-fight win streak after being released. So, yeah, this guy's had a bit of an up-and-down career, but, yeah.
Also, can someone tell Smoker that the pandemic is over and you can actually go to a barber now?
What, is his hair that bad?
Bro, he looks like Max Holloway. Oh, see, that's a different image. That's a different image. At the moment, you're seeing an old one of him, clean shaven across the top, but mate, he's got bushy hair.
I see it. All right, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. All right, so fighting style. This guy's orthodox fighter, stays light on his feet, and he keeps moving a lot. You can actually see he drops his head a lot. That's to disguise the overhand right that he has, that he throws when he sort of like... it's quite a powerful overhand right, because when he drops his head to the left or to the right, or to the left, it drives that momentum to behind the punch and the throw, and it's just powerful, and it's disgusting when it connects. He does look great when when the fight is in close quarters. It actually often unload his hooks to the body as well. He's actually got great judo throws in his arsenal, so look out for that. You don't want this guy to be grabbing a hold of you, full stop. On the ground, he's very slick and advancing positions and capitalizing when his opponents are too slow to react. So he reads really well, and he moves really well down there too. Almost a pretty decent, well-rounded fighter. He's got less so the technical ability, but the power, and on the ground as well in terms of the sort of wrestling.
It kind of depends on what
he's sort of cracked those codes.
What's Louis Smoker you get? On Come Fight Night.
That is true.
To be honest.
Jump on to the always exciting and tough as nails Davey Grant, who has a pro record of 13 wins and 7 losses with 3 KOs and 8 submissions, has 7 first-round finishes, has a UFC record of 4 wins and 5 losses, made his UFC debut back in 2013, has lost his last 2 fights, but they were against Marlon Vera and Adrian Yanez.
Close.
So again, 2 tough fights. Has never been KO'd as well, because the guy is tough, as I just said. But his last couple of fights, he's fought some dogs.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Let's go for a quick wee.
Okay, then. Cool. No worries. I'll get onto the fighting style of Davey Grant. He's an orthodox striker, but can fight out southpaw also, which gives him access to a wide striking vocabulary. Look at the fight's got massive there on the screens. What the fuck? Yeah, you know, and he likes to get creative with his striking as well. You know, he's been doing kickboxing since he was 14. He's got purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He keeps his hands low, but powerful looping strikes when he sort of plants his feet and swings wild. He's got excellent chokes in his arsenal as well. You know, very underrated aspect of his game, but, you know, really slick when it comes to sort of taking the back. He's very quick at it. I think this fight could be very much a fight of who can take the back first, really. It's going to be quite interesting to see.
Fair enough. Expectation-wise, though, for Smolka, I'd have to say he's going to stay composed in there. He doesn't want Davey's unpredictability to throw him off and look to land on the counter. It's one of the things that Yanez was able to do effectively as well in his matchup prior. Perhaps mixing his grappling into this fight as well would be really good to see, because in this area, I feel Smolka can actually exploit most of Davey Grant's weaknesses, I guess. You know, or sort of really sort of certainly avoid his strengths.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to see Smolka be a lot more loose in this fight as well, and actually quicker with his counters. So yeah, that would be decent to see. I know what you mean now in terms of this guy in the barbers. Is that the same guy?
Never seen him with that, but yeah.
Is that the same guy?
It is the same guy.
Bro, he's like, was it Teen Wolf?
He looks amped up though. Yeah, he looks too amped up. But as for Davey Grant though, you know, I'm expecting him to have a lot of success on the feet, being a much faster and more durable fighter. And I think his footwork and ability to strike and switch stance will discourage Smolka in this fight. I want to see Davey stay on the outside, mixing up his kicking game, attacking the legs, and then looking to sneak one up top to the head. However, if it hits the canvas, we could be looking at a very different fight, you know?
Yeah.
It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see who's able to take the back the quickest. You'd favour Smolka on the ground, I think.
Yeah.
Let me quickly, before we talk about our predictions, let's catch up with these guys. Let's read out some comments.
I was talking about, I think Canadian Baker was saying they definitely need to have that sort of matchup again with Esparza, and just because taking the belt basically from up there. But and also, like, you know, the boys will talk about who you got for this fight, and I don't know if I really got into it. I think I said David Grant for this particular one, but
yeah,
you know,
Ash is back. Yes, he has not gone to bed, Corsmigo.
No, I'm still here. Sorry.
He's still here. Canadian Bacon says,
I know you're worried about his hair, man.
Yeah, see what I mean. Canadian Bacon says, I think 3 of the 6 were significant, were a good choice by the judges. He didn't even control time submissions, sustain the win. Damage actually doesn't win fights in this sport. Ooh.
Talking about
some good points about.
That's why I wasn't too sure about it being such a close decision, because reality was, there was takedowns there, but she wasn't effective as effective on it.
Done it.
Cheers. Wasn't as effective as Katlyn was. Katlyn was doing far more damage in the rounds, I think. But yeah, the takedowns were there. Just, you know, she wasn't putting much damage on her.
Shango V says, Grant needs to go back to his strengths. I know he had that big punch finish last year, which is true. That's a good against Martinez.
Scary.
That was a solid one.
Scary.
Yes.
But he then seemed to switch to that tactic. Grant isn't really a one-punch finish, but his footwork can move, for sure.
And we're seeing that right now.
Yeah, low calf kick is looking
great calf
fantastic.
Kick right there.
Nice.
Switching to southpaw. Oh, nice. Switching stances. Was in southpaw, threw something spinny, and then came right back into orthodox. Guy's a bit of a problem. And Smolka is trying to figure out.
I've got a weird feeling going. I've had a weird feeling going into this fight that Smolka. I said to Sai earlier, like, I'm quite confident in Davey Grant. Like, he's probably would be my most confident pick on the card.
Yes,
however,
I said the same, but you never know.
Exactly, I just got a feeling we're just gonna be screaming at the telly at Davey Grant, telling him to get back to his feet, because Smolka's just taking him down over and over again.
This is what I said. Like, there's a people that have counted out Smolka, me myself personally as well, which don't get me wrong. And then when I was going through
his last 2 though.
Yeah, and then I was going through his tape, like Smolka's tape, like and seeing his record. I'm thinking, all right, he surprised him a little bit here.
Yeah,
And he's just
not looked great as of late.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's
that
been
was a nice
battling
little
with
body
addiction.
shot on up
as
top.
said.
That was nice from
It
Grant.
was, wasn't it?
Yeah, Grant's definitely looking very good on the feet.
But like you said, I can see Smolka just getting a takedown and smothering him. But let's hope Grant can
actually shake it off. Yeah, like he does there.
Here we go now. Oh, here we go. Nice, like you said.
Looking for the left hook all day is Grant. Looking to finish with it.
Yeah, it's a nice little body shot and then up top. I love it.
It's decent. Those hooks are money.
I did actually have a had a treble. I know I can't remember what I did. It was a Michael Johnson KO, David Grant KO, and Jan KO.
Oh mate, that is saucy. I mean, look, you got 1 out of 3 so far.
Yeah, I got 1 out of 3 so far. Yeah.
Those hook combinations from Grant look sexy, honestly.
Yeah.
Left, right, and then punctuates it with a nice calf kick.
Right, I need a minute. I poke, ref, come in. I poke.
What, you feel it?
I poke myself.
Oh, you did?
I
right.
poke myself.
I was going to say, no one's got their fingers out. What are you on about? Whoa, man! Grant landed again with a heavy right.
That was a big right.
Right. Just
Canadian
do
Bacon
it.
says Grant needs the wind here, and I think he will do it in stunning fashion. Shane V says,
nice spinning.
Shane V, Shango V. He's a good counter puncher, is Grant, but he won't last 3 rounds. Ooh,
I can't remember what I said. Did I go decision?
I don't know actually.
No, I know one of you who's got the same as me, and I said second round.
Yeah,
KO.
I went second round KO as
Okay,
well.
I might go
Oh,
decision.
Si's got that then as well, I think.
No, if Jordan did, then...
No, you gone second round knockout as well.
Oh, I did. Okay. Okay.
Oh, nice body kick.
Okay, I was going to say. Oh.
Points on the board now. Yes, they are.
Oh,
Mate, the hands of David Grant, it looks good. And this is,
I think David
look at
Grant's
that.
gas tank's all right, you know.
Spinning stuff. Oh, he took a knee, though.
Good one by Smolka.
Oh, that connected as well.
It did. It fully did. He's still there.
David Grant called him on though.
He's still there. And it's impressive that Smolka's still there, too.
Yeah, it is. He's
So
doing well.
impressive.
He's like hanging in there, man.
is.
Surprisingly, because he got like
Whoa.
knocked out in his last fight, didn't he? He looks bigger in
Oh,
his
the
fight
body
as well.
attack there was beautiful.
reckon?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the hair.
You could be right, actually. Yeah, he looks the biggest.
Do you know what? It's not actually the same guy.
Oh, yeah, no, it could be
I
something
think it's
different.
It could actually be something different. Woo!
Honestly, because he got like, it wasn't even like, David Grant's threw more intentions in a right and left hook than
Yeah.
the opponent did in his last KO.
Yes,
Look,
it's
David Grant's
true.
swinging for the pictures, man.
Stiff left hand
It
drop
goes in one
Smolka.
more.
This is teeing up.
First round. First round. Come on.
Tell you what, we've got 30 seconds to work, though.
I was going to
Well, this
say,
is what I mean. Where's Herb Dean to step in
This is it.
and call that fight?
I was going to say
Yeah.
survive, but to be honest with you, then, yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, Smolka tying up a leg, though.
To be honest
Look at
with you.
this. He's grabbing hold of it.
Oh,
Grant's shaking it
ball and
away.
chain.
Nicely done.
Pull him away.
Yeah.
Drag him down.
Here we go. Stand them
Beltran
up. Let's go.
stands him up, but
This could end in second then, I guess. It
he
could
looks
get you.
wobbly on the feet.
He is.
He does.
Very
He is.
wobbly.
Davey's
He
swinging,
is
but
wobbly.
look,
Just running away,
he's
trying to
avoiding the
make it to
strikes. He's trying to get out of this
Could have
round.
easily ended in the first if
Right, that's it, end of
Herb
round
Dean
one.
was refereeing this. That could have ended already.
Well, yeah, if we had Herb Dean, we'd have first round. Mate, he's wobbling going back to the corner.
Yeah. I think
If
he's
we'd
just
have
got
Herb
to.
Dean, that'd have been a first round finish.
Yeah.
He's got to weather this now and then just go straight into the second round.
Unless they could shake us off right now if he's that bad. No, he's not
Canadian
that
Bacon says he's very effectively changing levels with his striking. Grant needs to keep
Going
that
low,
up. Karate front kick
Yes.
to the body is really paying dividends. It looks like, yeah, no, for sure, spot on there, T. Shango V says Bacon octagon aggression is dominance. Mark Goddard goes by the 3Ds. Ooh. And says what the judges go by. Damage means significant shots, to be honest. I think you're probably right there as well, Shango. Stacks his first round TKO. I think we're going to see it this round, to be honest.
Did David Grant punch himself in the face to get that cut?
Mate,
Yeah, I didn't see Smolka land at all.
great round for Grant, says Shango V. He looks good. Greg Brimstone says, wow, was that the jab he dropped him with? Yeah, was the letter that lead first?
Must
Timer,
be.
is it on?
Not yet.
Getting ready with it.
I'm ready with it.
Oh, you got your little keyboard, have you?
Yeah, there we go.
And look, Smolka straight away trying to get this fight to the ground.
Close the
Yes.
distance
This is
immediately.
what he needed to do.
Nice, Grant. That's it. Peel away.
Perfect. Use that rangy weapon.
Superb.
So everyone's safe to say it's 10-9. Grant.
Yeah.
10-7.
I think Smolka had that. What are you on about?
Yeah, Smoker won that over his face.
Yeah.
Smolka smoked him.
Ooh, jumping in
Wow,
with a kick.
kick that leg from underneath him.
Grant.
And he's responding
Nice.
with those
These
hooks
power
once
strikes.
again.
Good to the,
Mate, that
the
left
body.
hook
To the
is money.
body as well. Oh.
He's fighting with such bad intentions.
Such
All right, I
bad
take back
intention.
what I said about his gas tank. He's going to have no gas tank in the third if it gets there.
Who, Grant?
Oh,
Mate, he's-
Smolka landed a good one there as well.
Knees.
Mate, he's swinging for the heavens.
Yeah.
Oh, big knees.
Yeah.
Everything is bad intentions.
Ripping
with
the
Grant.
body
He's
there
gonna
too.
gas out.
I'm just so impressed at his wisdom to go to the body when it's open and then up top.
Yes.
He's just finding it easily.
Smolka really needs a takedown. If you can get an early takedown and
I'm not
kind of do some damage on the ground, then look, it'd be interesting going into the third round.
I'm actually not seeing.
This is what I mean. I'm scared. Grant's going to gas.
Do you think this is too early for Smolka to be in the UFC still? Like, it's just, I'm not.
No, he's still
He's
tough.
a veteran, man.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm not really seeing his.
Right, well done for jinxing it now, Si. Smoker's going to knock Grant
Yeah,
out.
look, he landed a left
never
hook
seen
there
it.
nicely.
Is he
And
gonna pull it?
Grant looks
nice
like
at
he's
1-2
starting to
as well.
slow down a bit.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. He's fighting
He's
everything. with
not
bad
as quick on the
intentions, man.
feet.
Yeah,
Smolka, good kicks to the legs there from Smolka.
Yeah, it was nice. Oh, Si, for fuck's
Oh,
sake.
Have I got? Oh, why is it my fault that if he loses?
you jinxed it.
You said it.
Look.
Oh, okay.
Grant's trying to edge him on now.
All right,
but
there
I
you go.
think
Grant's
Grant's
lost it
now,
then.
because Grant's a little bit tired, he's now
Stepping elbow from
counter-punching.
Smoker.
Oh, maybe not. Okay. He's still got some swing left in him.
Another elbow from Smolka. He's going to slowly start taking over. Do you think?
Possible, but
I don't know. Grant could take this round off. Just take it off, mate.
No, because we're on a TK, don't we? Oh, you all got the same points anyway.
Well, don't bloody sprint at him and kick him in the face. What's that all about? Save your gas tank.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
sure.
still
She's tired
big.
and think, oh no, do I run at him?
Man, he's actually becoming a lot less effective defensively,
He is.
Grant, right now.
Smoker's coming off good
He
there.
is.
This
Yes,
round.
Shango,
he's got
you
his
did
defenses
say
up.
Grant does gas.
Yeah, no, I take back what I said in the first round. He's got a good. Grant usually does have a good gas tank, but
He's so good offensively, but as you can see, defensively, Grant is eating whatever.
I think he
He's
has got
careless.
big elbow
he has
from
got a
Smoker.
good gas tank for the style that
Tagged
he's
him, big
been
left.
implementing here. Like every strike he's throwing is with power.
Yeah,
You know?
yes, every single
Whereas,
strike.
yeah, I think if he was to kind of pepper a little bit, the odd one be solid, then I think his gas tank would be really good. He'd hold out and he wouldn't look that
Spinning
bad.
artillery to the face.
he's fighting very burn and get burned, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like he's taking whatever it takes to take, but he's just really focused on doing the damage. Defensively, he's not looking at blocking.
Doesn't have a
every-
defense. His face is his defense. He don't
He's
care.
all offensive, all sword, no shield.
Oh, come on, Grant.
If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit a like on the video. Especially
Come on,
if
Grant,
you
let's
thought
go.
Grant won that first round. And oof, exchanging
Oi,
kicks
stop
here.
Hey, oi.
Big deep breath from Grant there.
I think that Mike Belcher won that round.
Man, I really wish this ended in the first now.
Ooh, no, that's hot by Smolka.
Help!
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute left though.
I'm not really bothered now. I just want David Grant to win.
Oh, that was
Oh
silly.
no! It's
Why
a
go for the
minute.
spinning attacks, especially if
You
you're
tosspot.
a bit tired? Look, Smolka's now just going to try and rain and make.
Wow!
Oh wow,
he's
he's
taking
taking the
bombs
back.
as well.
He's going to take the back.
Oh, a back door there.
He's
See that
high,
back door
very
there?
high though, very high.
You're lucky.
Oh, mate.
You are a very
He's gonna
lucky
attack the arm
man,
now.
David.
He's
Yeah,
Attack
but
the
he
arm.
still could have just chucked this round away to
Oh
Smolka.
man!
Hold on, just survive. Just
Oh
survive.
wow!
Wow!
Smolka is so slick on the ground, but look, I think this is a little too late for this. Oh, he could.
20
Oh,
seconds.
I generally
Move
thought
it
he was
a
going
lot.
to extend that arm then.
Wow!
Oh wow!
David
You know what I mean?
Grant's got
All from
6.
spinning stupid artillery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, this is a
Oh,
dogfight.
it is. I'll give that round to Smolka though.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, just because
He's
that,
looking good on the counters.
yeah.
Oof. Grant,
Yeah.
very slow spinning attack there from Grant at the end.
Very slow, man.
This is going to be interesting going into this round.
He needs to.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. Like on the stall at the end of the first round, Smolka looked done, and now he's coming into this third round with confidence, knowing that David Grant's tired. He's had success on the ground.
Yeah.
This is interesting now.
It could be interesting if Smolka's able to get an early takedown in this round as well.
Yes, exactly. Because Grant, I don't think, can get back to his feet.
Yeah,
Sorry,
for sure. Shangavi says it's his hands that start to slow, and even then landing don't rock as much. Like you guys say, he throws heavy. His right his hook is slow motion. Yeah, for sure. Philippe now has this 1-1. Please, Grant, don't throw this away. Shangovic says sloppy, letting Grant out of that on the ground. Yeah, true. That was quite sloppy from Smolka. I thought he was inches away from it. From at least hyperextending.
Yeah, he was. He was pretty much science delivered there, real close.
Yeah, that was strange to try and switch it up there when he had the arm.
Yeah, let's see if Smolka can kind of put a standpoint on the third round.
Here we go. Ready with it.
Here we go. Shangavi also says Smolka going for ground third, I think. Yeah, he needs to go 100%. Early. He needs to be
That's
early.
It. Take your time, walk slowly to him, touch his gloves.
Yeah. I think he maybe might want to try and capitalise when Davey goes for something like,
nice kick.
Anything spinning attacks, really.
Yeah, he shouldn't do... I don't know why he does it.
Try and duck under these hooks as well. Grab a hold of the body. If he's able to do that, then...
nice kick again. We switched stance.
Especially that lead hook. When Grant swings with that lead hook, he needs to dip his head to the right, duck underneath it, and then grab a hold of the body.
Nice kicks there from Grant.
Nice. No. Why are we exerting energy with Superman punches?
Yeah, I think Grant might just... Oh, that leg kick hurts Smolka.
Oh, wow.
Desperation in that shit.
Nicely.
Look, his leg might be compromised.
Wow.
Look, Grant's looking
done.
That's it.
Oh!
With the finish.
Oh,
Look at that. Out in the third round. To be honest, I think Smolka quit. Smolka quit because of his leg gave way.
Wow.
His leg was done, man. I don't know if he broke it or not.
Let's go, Davey.
I don't know if he broke it.
Yeah.
You reckon?
I don't know. It was off that calf kick. Like calf kick, and he just shot. Let's have a look. There it is. Yeah.
As he
really hurt.
As he planted that lead leg. Desperation.
Really
shot out of desperation. Great ball from Grant. Smolka rolling around, trying to defend himself.
Why did he roll like that? Why did he roll that way?
Very laboured.
Yeah, he was not holding on to anything there at all. He was out. That's a knockout. Bro.
Yeah, man.
Guys are asking what happened. Stack says, what's up? What happened? Greg Brinkson said, nice finish. What happened to his leg there? Chris Wyman, part 3, question mark. Look, I mean, we just didn't see a clean breakage, but he definitely... It was a perfectly timed kick from Davey Grant.
This is the thing with these calf kicks that you just don't know, because it depends where it lands, because if it lands that low, it could do the ankle. If it lands higher, it could do the leg. You just don't know.
Yeah, but also it depends on how much pressure you're putting on it too. If your weight's on your back leg and
right on
leg.
the bone.
But yeah, he had all his pressure on that leg, and it nearly just took out the base from underneath him. Insane.
Grant was need a Jan KO now.
Yeah. Bro. Yeah. That's how we had that one.
Stack. No, I don't think he checked it. No, he kind of planted his leg at the same time that Grant was throwing it. And I think he's done some bad damage. Greg Brimstone says nerve damage maybe, like that happened to Sean O'Malley. Yeah, potentially. Yeah. I mean,
that's what I mean. He does it in so many different ways, doesn't it? Because you look at like Jimmy Crute.
Yes, prime example. Michael Chandler in Bellator.
Yeah.
What's his Henry Cejudo with Marlon Moraes.
Yeah. We didn't see him try to plant with his leg after that kick landed.
Yeah,
he just went
but
to
the prime example is Jimmy Crute.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that was nasty.
Is he still down?
He's not standing. He's not standing. Yeah, his legs must be done. A knockout must have been bad.
And I think...
Here he comes. He's making his way over.
Yeah. Guys, are we lagging, by the way? Let us know in the chat.
Yep. You still there, Ash?
I'm still here, buddy.
He's still there. Okay. Maybe it's just the
he's standing up.
Very strange. We've got to go live.
What's happened?
Let's have a look. Decision time.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just double checking the stream. Canadian Bacon says Grant had been landing leg kicks constantly throughout the fight. Perhaps that one hit the right area and was just too much. Oh, we are lagging a bit. Thanks for letting us know, chaps.
Appreciate that. Yeah. Let's have a look.
All right, I'm going to take that off for now. Take the device off Wi-Fi. All right. Stay with us, guys. Although we're gonna.
Oh yeah, you are lagging. Yeah.
Yeah, we might need to.
Okay.
Keep monitoring it. Tay says 3Ds.
3Ds, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, I think he's talking
still
about
lagging.
that.
Yeah.
4 minutes ago.
Okay.
It's rotating now.
Oh, is it? Oh.
The leg kicks, savage.
I think we froze.
Have we? It shouldn't be the laptop. Why would you put? Oh, is that your iPad in there? Yeah. That's not good.
It's cold.
I don't know if it's gone.
It's cold.
You don't know if it's gone.
You should still be there. Let's see. I'll stay in chat, but
That's what I mean. There's nothing coming up. Let me re-click on it.
Yeah, I can't.
No, it's still rotating.
crazy.
Oh no, we're back. Are we back? Hello. Yeah, we're back.
If it's still lagging.
Yeah, let's if you can hear us, let us know if we do go down. It's very strange at this time of the morning.
3 AM ones, though, isn't it? Do we usually have Ethernet cable on standby for these ones, don't we? No, it's a 12.
No, it's the 12 o'clock ones. Oh, it's a subscriber. Oh, thanks for subbing.
Thank you.
Guys, get a sub when we're lagging.
Even sub.
Thanks for a sub for. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, buffering a bit now.
So,
Keep
subscribe.
Okay.
You want to find us again?
Sure.
Appreciate it, Stack. Thank
Ethernet
you
cable
so
needs
much.
to go in,
Yeah,
buddy.
I think we need to get the Ethernet. So you've packed it away, haven't you?
Yeah, it's just rolled up.
Right.
We'll
Bring it in.
out.
Bring it in. Quick. I will monitor.
Next one.
Are we still up? Oh. I've even reset the internet as well.
Yeah, we're buffering still.
Oh, to be honest, I don't know what to suggest. I might just take my laptop off.
Sangavi goes, you on dial-up.
I'm on dial-up. Oh no! Right, I've just taken my device off.
Yeah, take yours off, Si. And your iPad.
Right, so we've got a couple of devices off now. Let's hope this improves. Fingers crossed.
And the Ethernet cable, yeah?
He's getting Ethernet now. Oh man.
Well, the old logo comes up with the subscriber.
Yeah, that needs changing.
Oh, we've got to get into this fight as well because they're warming up. Get that in now, Si.
The dial-up is acting up.
We need to pay our
Right, let's
bills.
hope
We
this
should probably pay
stays
our
with
bills.
us.
Subscribe to the channel so we can start making money from YouTube and start paying our bills. And then that way, we won't have issues like this.
Ethernet is.
Oh, we're back.
He said
Hello?
he subbed like. Are we back?
How is that?
Are we good?
Yeah, that's how. That's how. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Wayland's connected.
Welcome's
So it
connected.
should help with the data
Cool.
process. Let's see how it goes. We don't know. But hopefully we still round.
All right, I think we are. I don't know. I'm just trying to monitor the stream, guys.
Seems all
Just
right.
to double check.
Let us know again.
You can take your laptop off if you want.
Let us know again in the chat. So take my phone off for Wi-Fi. I think it's
I've done
Wi-Fi.
that. I've just done it
Oh,
for
is,
you.
yeah?
And the iPad, yeah.
Yeah, it is locked actually.
I think. Oh yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not.
Are we not?
No.
Are you, no, I think we're there. Judging from.
I'm
my
watching us.
phone.
We're lagging.
It's
Boost buffering, says Greg Broomstone.
Oh, I love that. What
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look, it's bald Cuțelaba. He's not green though, but he is bold.
You're on, but vid is choppy and static. Sounds working. Oh, okay. So the sound is clear, but the visuals aren't. All right then.
Let's see what
the
information we
podcast,
got down here. It's frame rate.
Ash, do you want to get into the breakdown for this one?
Yeah, go on then. I'll jump into Ian Cuțelaba then. who has a pro record of 16 wins and 6 losses with 12 KOs and 2 submissions, and has 13 first-round finishes. Has a UFC record of 5 wins and 5 losses. Made his UFC debut back in 2016, and undefeated bald Cuțelaba.
Yeah. Bare bald. He is bare
Yes,
bald.
we're back.
All right,
Okay,
so
cool.
let's talk about his fighting
Apologies.
style. Orthodox fighter, combat sambo background, ferocious power puncher, very reminiscent of a smaller Shane Carwin. Now, he does get into range for a second.
Love that comment.
Yeah, I'll put that in.
JK knows.
Nice.
He gets into the range using a lot of side-to-side head movement. This gives him the chance to counter off his opponent's jabs, and his counters are savagery. Excellent timing on the takedowns. He's actually really good at controlling opponents against the cage before dishing out for vicious strikes of his own. Sometimes when I say that word, I wonder if I actually have a lisp. He's actually spent a lot of time developing his conditioning, capable of actually producing powerful Hulk-like ground and pound as well. Hence the Hulk-like name that he carries along with him. The guy's insane. He's dangerous, and you do want to get the danger close with this guy. But let's talk about Ryan Spann.
Well, just to see what Ian Cuțelaba says. He goes, tonight I'm going to be the Hulk, and I'm going to be the kryptonite to this Superman.
Oh, genius.
That was sick.
Love that.
Jump onto Ryan Spann, who has got a pro record of 19 wins and 7 losses with 5 KOs and 11 submissions, and has 14 first-round finishes with a UFC record of 5 wins and 2 losses. He was in a Dana White Contender Series back in 2018, and he made his UFC debut the same year, and I think we're still lagging.
Oh.
What's going on, boys?
That's something to do with the internet provided, and I'm pretty sure. Let's get in some history, fighting style points then for the Ryan Spann, shall we? Ryan Spann, this guy right here, he's an orthodox fighter, power puncher. He actually rocks Johnny Walker twice, despite losing that bout. But then again, we've seen Johnny Walker with a bit of a chin ever since, let's be honest. But he's well-timed level changes. Say a bit of a chin, but a bit of a weak chin. That's what I meant to say. But his well-timed level changes. He throws powerful 1-2s before shooting for the hips as well, wrestling opponents against the fence, where he likes to wear on them and just sort of break them down gradually, slowly, but surely. He's great use of front kicks to the body. It's just a marvel to look at. He's kind of lumbers around with his low output until he sees an opportunity to throw lever. So he's the kind of fighter you could get a little bit frustrated at because of the lack of output, basically, and you just want him to get going. But slightly different from the kind of fighters where you kind of, I guess you also get some fighters who are late, who get punched and it takes them a while to get into the fight because once they sort of get hit a couple of times, they loosen up and then they start throwing. But yeah, this guy, it's the other way. He's just got to start throwing his hands. Ideally, we get to see that.
Indeed. So yeah, make sure everything's like off. Even on is the only thing that's up on Jordan's laptop is the fight.
He's got the whole internet there, but I'm not sure it's on. No, it's off. Yeah, his internet's off.
No, I mean on the laptop watching the fights. I mean, is that the only tab that's up? The fight?
It's not even up.
What, the fight's not up now?
Not on his laptop. No, you haven't got the fight.
No, I mean
not anymore. Okay.
So expectations is what's next.
Oh, is it? Have you gone through fighting styles of both?
Yeah.
Oh, we're back.
Okay, we go back.
So, expectation for the Ion Cuțelaba. I just read the fighting.
Okay, then I'll do both expectations. That's no problem. So for Ion Cuțelaba, I think last time it was great to see a composed and strategic Cuțelaba. You know, I'd like to see that again in some way because he's much scarier in this kind of way, especially when he's conserving his energy to be effective throughout the fight. Mm-hmm. However, in a way, like I said before I think we might have been before we went live actually, is in a way I kind of want to see the Berserker Cuțelaba back again in this one because I think he can make Spann kind of fade really. But I think burn or get burned,
like I said,
kind of
settings, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Dial across both of those settings. But you know, I think it's going to be likely a burn or get burned kind of fighter. You know, if he doesn't discipline his output, it could favor Spann in the later rounds. You know, and Spann is just making his walk in, which is very weird.
What? He's just coming in
Yeah,
now.
he's just coming in now. Bruce Buster started.
You're well behind. Oh, is he?
Yeah, no, yeah. It was just weird. We'll definitely see Cuțelaba land heavy leather, though. It'll be a crucial moments like up against the cage when Spann has nowhere to go. And, Spann has had some reckless moments in the past. And I feel like Cuțelaba of old could capitalize on that, As for Ryan Spann, though, I think we'll see Spann get in Cuțelaba's face early, look to press him against the cage to wear him down and take away that sort of explosiveness. It'll be interesting to see if Spann's size and strength will have a factor in this fight or not. I'm not sure if Spann can score takedowns here. If he can't, he needs to be cautious that and not get caught on the breaks, especially in the clinch. You're going to see Spann look to get close by firing in the right across to set up that left hook of his, from the southpaw stance. And Spann's takedowns and wrestlings could give him the edge he needs to get this one done, to be honest. So you said we're good for now. What's everyone saying in this chat? Let's see if I can get up to date.
Stiff jab from Spann there.
Yeah, I think he might be ahead. You got Cuțelaba getting his head off the center line really well. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Canadian Banker says it looks good, so that's all right, stream-wise. Thanks, guys, for keep bearing with us. You absolutely star.
Thank you.
And helping us out through this. See, this is it. This is a team effort right here.
Yeah. Technical difficulties, they happen sometimes.
Yeah. Canadian Bacon says that was cool how they noted during the tail of the tape that Ryan Spann was the second tallest fighter in the light heavyweight division. Ooh. And Stack Spann versus Cuțelaba is on.
Whoa, those hands reaching. Oh, it's Cuțelaba who goes for the takedown.
Nicely done. Look, he done it nicely against Devin Clark. He got to the mount quick as well.
Oh, it was a full mount as well.
Full mount straight away. Not bad. Spann.
Back to half guard for
Get an
Spann.
answer for that. Done. Yeah, decent. Whoa. That was a great response, though, to Spann's long reach that actually got him. Fantastic. Just watch out for that ground.
Here comes the sub. Let's go.
We did say submission, didn't we?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you guys went for Spann sub, which is good because I think he can latch onto a guillotin in these sort of scenarios.
Here we go.
Look, he's going for it, but look,
here we go now.
Wow.
Cuțelaba ragdolling him nicely, getting him to the ground. I went actually. I need to get a Cuțelaba round 2 TKO to catch up with you guys.
Wait, you put TKO?
Yeah,
knockout.
I did. I know. I was toying between Ryan Spann sub or a TKO from Cuțelaba. Let us know in the chats who did you go for in this fight, Spann or Cuțelaba. Great explosiveness from Spann.
Nice.
That looks sick.
And look, man.
I want to see the replay on that little sequence there. I want to see that.
Why did he jump in like that for, man?
Ridiculous.
I know.
Taking down again.
He had him as well.
I really want to see the replay on that little sequence there. That looks sick. I'm pretty sure he flew for a second. Threw him off him, then flew in. Again. Oh, no. Oh, Cuțelaba loaded up on a punch and actually put himself to the ground. Here we go.
Oh, guillotine.
Oh,
Here we go.
I missed it.
That's it. Yes. That is it.
This is what we're saying.
We will take that.
This is what we're saying.
Submission.
We will take that.
This is what I was saying, man.
We will take that.
Nice on your pick, guys. Man,
we will take
gutted.
that. First round, but I'll take it 7
points. I was just checking on the chat for the guys on my phone. Wow.
Bro, that was sick. Here's that sequence. Throws him off.
Yeah.
And he just throws himself to the ground. But
wild, man. This is it. This is the wild tendencies.
And he gets straight into that guillotine. And he falls to the ground a bit. But look, he didn't want to let go. He doesn't want to let go.
Super.
He doesn't want to let go.
He didn't, did he?
The grip of Spann was fantastic.
Let go then.
Look at this.
It's I think it's a Bravo choke because is it a Bravo choke? It's not like the arm
just because of the grip. Yeah, because of the grip. Yeah.
Man, beautifully done. Spann back with a passion. Man,
I'm side copying my pick.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
He did his picks like last minute as well. He had to, Matey Boy had to get a phone charger just to make his picks.
It was mental, man. My battery had died, and I was literally just like, I was asking everyone on the train, "Do you have a phone charger? Do you have a phone charger? Do you have a phone charger?" Because I had to get my picks in.
Was you out?
Yeah, I was out. Like I got in at 1 a.m. and so I literally had an hour's sleep.
I don't know why I said, "Were you out?" Of course you were out.
But
my message to Johnny Autism Wrestling: UFC is fake. Pro wrestling is better. You are Muppets watching UFC. Mate, why are you joining our UFC watch along then for, buddy? Where's your wrestling at?
Who's this?
Where's your wrestling at?
Who's this?
Guy called Johnny Autism Wrestling.
I mean, I don't want to make fun of the
everyone's
disabled,
just shocked by this Spann submission. Cuțelaba got fucked there, says Cool Smeagol. Absolutely. Greg Brimstone says, give the man 50 Gs. Absolutely. Performance of the night, without a doubt, especially against someone like Cuțelaba, who's very strong and powerful himself.
Yeah.
Very impressive submission from Spann to Canadian Bacon. Yeah, I think that's the problem, man. We said, I think these wrestling exchanges were going to be where Spann favoured most.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the wildness of Cuțelaba, which kind of led to it.
Yeah.
He didn't get wild at the right points. Like he sat on top.
Yeah.
And I was really hoping to see some ground
bit
and
more
pound,
composure.
but didn't really get it off, did he?
Get Spann against the fence and
composure.
then try and land your powerful shots. Instead, he just swung wildly there from kind of, he didn't close the distance enough.
Well, Superman prevailed there.
He did. Is Spann ranked?
Yeah, I think they both are.
No,
you got to go
rankings.
Yeah, he's 13.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't got a
Spann's
ranking
13.
screen because, of course, I haven't got the internet anymore. Let me put it back on and hope that.
No, don't do that. I'll put it on my phone.
Are you sure? I think we might be all right. I think we've leveled out for now.
No, UFC.com's not working, is it?
Yeah, UFC.com's dead.
Did.
I think everyone's having some internet problems all over the world.
Scrolling up. This was the light heavyweight division. So,
He's 13.
Spann was in at 13. And
Was it?
yeah, I think
Cuțelaba fell out, didn't he?
Cuțelaba.
Nico Krylov, because he just lost, didn't he?
He's booked against Alexander Gustafsson at UFC London.
Oh, is
Yep, he is indeed.
Oh, yeah, of course he is, yeah.
Oosterdamir, though. Volkan Oosterdamir.
No, he's fighting
Paul Craig.
Isn't
It's booked up in there. Do you know what? I'm going to shout it out. Has he fought him before? Jimmy Crute.
Reyes.
Jimmy Crute versus Ryan Spann, I think, makes sense.
That'd be good.
That's a great fight.
13 versus 14.
It's a bit...
Johnny Walker's fallen on hard times. He's probably due a fight.
They've already
Johnny.
fought, though. Spann and
They
Walker.
have fought before, I know. Very similar in record, so which was kind of a bit gutting.
Is Dominic Reyes, is that a bit too high for him, for Ryan Spann?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
He needs to get into top 10. I mean, he's just come off. It's only one.
You never know, though. You never know, because that'd be a great fight. Both tall.
Well, you've got Jamal Hill versus Thiago Santos, which is happening. Very interesting fight. Dominic Reyes would be a good shout. Reyes needs a fight. He's the only real option. We could see a quick turnaround for Ryan Spann. First round submission like that.
Yeah, you could do.
Because I don't see him waiting around because, like you said, the people in and around him, like obviously, he's already lost to Johnny Walker, Krylov, Jamal Hill, Oosterdamir, Paul Craig, all booked.
Yeah.
And obviously, you're not going to see Spann fight someone too low down the rankings. Obviously, Jimmy Crute's a great fight. Yeah. And again, to be fair, I like the Dominic Reyes fight as well.
Yeah. I think style-wise, it's really good.
Yeah.
Dominic Reyes, I think, he's 12-3. He's not looked great as a recent. He's 32. It's possible. I think maybe perhaps for Reyes, I think he needs someone quite low in the rankings anyway.
Yeah.
But I think it's a tough fight against Ryan Spann. Still.
Yeah.
Stack says, I think Reyes is a good fight. Johnny Autism Wrestling says, well, we wrestling fans are better than you UFC fans.
Clearly, because that's why you're watching a UFC fan channel, mate, not in a wrestling fan channel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where's your wrestling fan channel at? Bro?
Got nothing else better to do, mate. It's fine.
Exactly.
We respect you. We respect you, buddy.
Yeah,
it's all right.
you join us. It's fair. You got nothing else to do. Yeah, exactly.
Stick around.
Go on, Canadian Bacon.
Like and subscribe.
Chango V says Spann is a big lad for that division, so he can make weight. He's a problem for anyone. I think he's pretty quick for his size too. Yeah, good points. Good points.
He is, yeah.
Stack says I think Reyes is a good fight. Reyes looked good against Yuri. He did in stages, yeah. Again, you know, he's had losses. It was against Anthony Smith and John Jones, Anthony Smith and Prohaska.
Yeah, Reyes. He lost to Jan in his last outing, I believe. Don't know about Anthony Smith though.
I think I can't remember. Oh no, wrong one. Just clicked on thingy. Right, Dominic Reyes. Had it a second ago. No, it was Jan, of course. Yes, Jan knocked him out. Sorry.
Oh, and Yuri, of course. Yeah, Yuri and Jan.
Yeah. So look, I mean, the guys that are now well up there,
the top of the division, and John Jones prior to that. So he's really been up against. He's only really lost to the best, the criminal crop.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
So this would be a big step up for someone like Ryan Spann, I think.
Yeah, I mean Ryan Spann went for a big jump the last outing, didn't he, against Anthony Smith? Didn't really pay off.
That was a big jump.
You know, we'll see. Difficult.
All right. So next up.
Yeah, jump. Do you want a few more chats before I get into it, or because I might promo it?
Oh, yes,
Johnny Autism Wrestling says, "Well, I'm going to play my Walking Dead video game. You do that, bro. You do that. But if you ever get into MMA, you know to come back over to here. All right. Yeah. You know, we'll help you." Cool Smeagol says, "True, there's a better sport on Johnny Autism."
No, so he's read Canadian Bacon's. I
missed it. I think I missed it on my phone. What did he say?
His wrestling is for a country bumpkins.
Fair. Okay, fair. If you join us for the first time, though, hit a like on the video.
Yes.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well.
Good sir, at the end of it.
if you're, a lover of all things MMA and the UFC. Man, we're up to the main event. Wow.
We be there.
We there.
Yeah, we're there already. 6-5 main card as well. Oof.
It's a long one, isn't it? It's a very long one.
It is. This is what I mean. I would love. So I say most times I would love to have a 6-fight pay-per-view. Seriously, like I think they've only done it once. I think.
Yeah, it'd be difficult for us when doing a fan cam. I think.
Oh
yeah, that's 100% true. But yeah.
Yeah. It is. That Johnny Guy's Philip. I know. I know.
Are we there?
Jump onto Aleksander Rakić then, who has a pro record of 14 wins and 2 losses with 9 KOs and 1 submission, has 8 first-round finishes, has a UFC record of 6 wins and 1 loss, made his UFC debut back in 2017, has never been knocked out, Polish power, and is currently on a 2-fight win streak.
Yes. So he's an orthodox fighter, purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing background, kicks like a horse, hacking away at the lead legs of his opponents. He does use his lead hand to find his range while staying just on the edge of his opponent's reach to evade those counter strikes. Offloads those leg kicks as well and doesn't rush in either. He's got a strong chin. That's going to be a reference to the Anthony Smith fight, how hard Anthony Smith hit him, and he still was able to sort of withstand that. A lot of heat, a lot of adversity, and overcome. But yeah, very calculated in his approach, and just a joy to watch this guy. It's been a while since we've seen him in the octagon. So I'm excited to see what he's going to bring out the bag today.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then jump onto Jan Błachowicz, who has a pro record of 28 wins and 9 losses with 8 KOs and 9 submissions. Has 7 first-round finishes. Has a UFC record of 11 wins and 6 losses. He is the former light heavyweight champion, and he does have wins over former middleweight champion in Luke Rockhold and the current middleweight champion in Izzy Adesanya. He made his UFC debut back in 2014, and that is the Polish power of Jan Błachowicz beating, as considerably people were saying, the middleweight go in Izzy Adesanya.
Yeah, it was a great decision win as well, you know.
Did what he had to do to win. Wasn't that exciting, but he did what he had to do.
Yeah, I think we
outstruck him, actually, mate.
Sat on him.
Similar sort of expectations.
He outstruck him on the feet. Look at the numbers, buddy.
Yeah,
he did for the third.
He did
Very good
outstrike him.
counter. Yeah,
but it wasn't as effective on the feet as Adesanya was.
Right, listen,
You
mate,
mean
just
he didn't
accept-
move as
I've had
much
to
as
accept, like,
Izzy?
so
He
many-
didn't move as
I've-
much
I've-
as Izzy in
Move
that
as much
fight.
as Izzy, no, but
I've had to accept
he
so
wasn't-
many losses for Frankie, mate. Just accept the loss, all right?
No, I'm sorry. No.
Well, as for
Still
Jan,
undefeated in his own
as for
division.
Jan Błachowicz, guys, he's an orthodox fighter with black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He has a tight guard with a flat-footed approach, waits for you to throw powerful strikes, dips his head to the side, and then fires one of his own. Very hard kicks to the body. He loves to switch the stance and fire that left kick. Disciplined power puncher with significant power in his left jab, as well as when he loads up with his right. Effective when fighting off of his back foot, allows people to get back up before announcing his explosive offense with his check left hook.
Yes.
He sets up his striking off with his long jab, one of his most effective weapons in his arsenal. Yes, Cool Smeagol doing the job there in being a monitor and blocking that guy's messages.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Timed him out. Put him in timeout. It sounded like he needed a timeout.
Stack says also shout out to you guys for your watching in the UK because I'm in New York, but I know you guys are a couple of hours ahead. Yeah, man, it's a struggle, but
It's
look,
5 a.m.
we're here every week,
It's
man. We're here every week.
proper
Thanks for joining
early.
us from New York, man.
I'm doing all night tonight, so it's like no sleep. An hour sleep, and I'm not going to go to bed till tomorrow. So it's mad.
Yeah.
I don't even
Busy,
get to catch up
busy.
and sleep. I've got things to do.
Canadian Bacon says,
Canadian Bacon,
Calls and
none of
I
the time.
saw Rakić fight live in Toronto when he knocked out Devin Clark with that back fist. It was clear that he would be one to watch in the UFC, but he's been very successful. Yeah, he has been. And look, he's very exciting to watch. He's got great kickboxing. And, I think it's very difficult an ultimate test for him tonight, for sure. Greg Rumstone says, it's got to be like 5 a.m. over there. Do you know what? It's 20 past 5 indeed, Greg.
Yeah, 5:20. Canadian Bacon knows.
Yeah.
Insane.
Shane V there. Look, team for Team UK, keeping us going, keeping us stayed up. That's what it's all about. Kusmiko says, I timed Johnny out for being disrespectful to the sport. No one talks about my ugly baby like that. Cool Smeagol. He's the man. He's the hero,
My
mate.
hero.
Yeah.
Hero of the night
No
right
one
there.
talks about my
I love
ugly
that.
baby like that.
Do you know, I'm so proud of myself for giving you those tools.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'll be very effective.
Moderated like a champ. Honestly, there we go.
Oh, that's
that.
Set them to
fantastic.
timeout for 3 million seconds.
Philip's 1 hour ahead of us in the UK. Of course, man. I feel for you, Philip. Props to you.
Oh,
You're the
shit.
ultimate hero tonight
Oh.
as well. You know,
Europe, yeah?
you're a hero in your own
Where's
right. Yeah,
Philip
for
tuning in
being
from?
1 hour ahead from in Sweden there.
Sweden, oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
Bruh. Yeah. Shout out to Philip, man.
yeah.
Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Man, awesome.
You guys are hardcore across the pond doing a shot in your honor. Yes, Greg.
Yay.
Mate, love that. I'd be
Love
joining
it.
you, but because it's late, I don't want to say, I could actually join you because it's look, we got 1 fight left, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's you know,
It's 5:20.
got to get
the
through
morning.
5. Normally, if I drink, I'm nearly going to fall asleep. So.
Sai said he'd do a shoey for you, mate.
When did I say that?
We had the shoeies last week. You definitely got to check that out, Greg. We managed to hit our 800 subscribers mark last week, and we did shoeies. We did shoeies.
Did you
to
put
celebrate.
that in the old timestamp, shoey?
Oh, we didn't know, but that would be
Did you
fun,
even
wouldn't
do the timestamp, Si?
it? Did I not?
Oh, I don't know. I'm
I think
not
I
asking.
did. I think I can't, honestly, I really can't remember. I thought I did everything for this card.
Oh, you're fucking
Memories
slacking.
just slipped.
Tell Si that he's slacking, guys.
sorry.
Philip says, haha, you get used to it, don't you? See, look,
Yeah,
he knows.
do,
he
mate.
knows.
Boys, do you remember my first all-nighter with you guys watching the fights? I was
you
sat
were-
here in the middle.
yeah,
just,
You were
don't.
dead, mate. Dead to the world.
mate, they were wet William
Wasn't
and
even
everything.
co-main.
We got second fight on the card, and
Yeah.
that was like,
Oh no, yeah, but wasn't that also the night you were like, "Oh no, I'm hardcore. I can stay up the whole night." And we're like, I'm pretty sure you need a nap in before, bro.
yeah, that was it. You
Napping
guys, you was
before.
all about getting a nap. I was like, nah, I'll be fine. Second fight in on a 2 a.m. card.
Few hours later.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, Greg says, right, 5 a.m. a little late to get started. Yeah, it is a little bit. Or early. however you look at it, mate. Who does everybody have in this fight? I've got Polish Power. Oh, do you know?
Let's get to expectations, shall we?
I've gone for Rakić. Yeah, let's go for expectations.
I expect Rakić to be disciplined, to discipline Jan, with his rangy weapons, and just to make sure he controls the rules of engagement throughout the fight. The front kick to the midsection will actually be useful at keeping Jan at range. He's going to set up his strikes as best as possible by using a lot of feints, and I think Jan's going to have a bit I guess Jan is going to bite a lot on a lot of those feints. I think is what I think is going to happen, and the reason why is because Izzy was making a lot of those feints and having a lot of success as well with them too in one of his recent fights. So the difference between Izzy and Rakić is Rakić will actually have more power in his strikes.
More power, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, he does need to sort of stay away from the clinch position with Jan and just keep the fight in the center of the octagon and at range.
Yeah, for sure. As for Jan Błachowicz, though, on the feet, I want to see Jan catching kicks and then looking to explode with his right hand. This is one of the ways he can get past those long-range weapons. I think he's also going to want to use that counter left hook of his as well. I also want to see Jan attack the lead leg. This is something he didn't see. We didn't see Santos do enough against Rakić, and I think it will be a key to setting up that power right hand of his. You know, I think he uses his strength to pin Rakić against the fence and kind of wear on him with his wrestling.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Good points, man.
Yeah.
A few chats popping in. So I think Philip's gone for Rakić by finish. Canadian Bacon's gone, young Błachowicz. You better mean young Błachowicz, the rapper, because he's 39. Was he really? Raw.
Yeah, he's 39, yeah.
10 likes for a shoey, says Cool Smeagol. Oh, look, we got 11 now. Look, who's Cool Smeagol now? Calling the shots because he's a Mr. Moderator, giving people time. Love that.
What it means is 10 more likes for a shoey.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it was on 10.
Yeah, all right,
so we've got to get to 20.
That's fine. I think we're good with that. I think we have to do shoeys of whiskey at this, right? We're not getting a lager in the house. Alpha Drap, welcome to the channel, buddy. He says, watching from Kenya. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you're obsessed and passionate about the sport of mixed martial arts and the UFC, because this is where it's at. This is the watch along. Sure. Don't watch alone, watch along.
Love that, JK.
Greg,
do you know I didn't do this earlier, Ash? I didn't do the...
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. I didn't see it. No. We've got the fighters up. You get rid of the timer.
Get rid of that timer.
You're just like, I don't care. You're doing your job.
Shane says... Shango says, I think the UFC have finally realised the UK has a huge following still, especially after London. Massive. And the next one proves that they know it. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely with you. The UK has some amazing fighters now. Yeah, we've got loads coming through.
Mate, well said.
We've got loads coming through.
Talent coming out here. Allan.
Ooh.
And the watching up the butts.
Okay, 2 seconds.
What happened there?
Ooh. This is powerful.
Was the string gone?
No, it's still going good. All right, so this is looking like a pretty decent matchup. Look at the height difference on Rakić. He's tall, isn't he?
Is Błachowic's eye bleeding?
Already?
From an eye poke?
Nah, Probably not. Surely not. Oh, mate, he's hacking at that little leg there.
Look, he's talking to the ref's talking to the people on the sideline. I don't know if they're saying it was an eye poke. Mohadin in the main event. Love it.
Farewell. Ta-ra. Bye-bye. All right. So.
Oh, where's your guy?
Nah, he'll be back. So this is a lead leg kick right there from Jan.
Yeah.
So would you? Wow, look at the range from Rakić. He's not quite finding the mark. That eye was that for one punch.
Well, I don't know if I think it was an eye poke. I don't know what it was.
This looks
feisty. Mark Smith is taking a close look.
He is, yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah,
it might have been from an eye poke, Jake.
Nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, I missed that.
Wow.
Ooh, that left hook kick from...
I love this. Standing and bangers. So who'd you guys go for in this one?
So Alpha Drap said Błachowicz to win. Yeah, you guys welcome it in there. Nicely done.
Błachowicz.
Greg Brinson said, I think Rakić wins tonight, but Jan always has that one-shot power. Going to be interesting. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
can't see out of that eye.
this is such a good style fight.
I don't think Rakić has figured out the range yet. He's throwing 1-2s, but they're not actually landing.
Have we seen any
got a lot
head
of power
kicks yet
behind it.
from? Check that
Not yet.
from Rakić. No.
No.
Oh, check that kick.
Wow, he's not figured out the range yet. Rakić really hasn't. Look, see another miss.
Rakić? She's quite young, I think.
Jan, however, is finding a range. I think Jan's having a success.
Oof, nice kick.
Yeah.
He's having a success.
I went round 2 KO
Checked
for
again.
Jan.
You did.
Jan.
Yeah.
I did.
Checked
you?
again, yeah, like you said.
I've always gone against Jan. Maybe I shouldn't have gone against him again. I've always gone against him.
You didn't go against me
Rakić
against
is
Glover.
dangerous, man.
Huh?
You did not pick Glover over
Yeah.
Jan.
Oh, wait, that's a good point.
Surely
yeah,
not.
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, true.
Ooh, Rakić. And she's in a clinch.
Yeah. Oh, Rakić is 30. I thought he was a lot younger than that.
Oh, I thought he was in his 20s.
Still. Yeah, same.
I
Guy's a
thought he
beast,
was
man.
later in his 30s, to be fair. You know, so
The
young.
eye is bothering Jan.
Yeah, Stack's making a good point that Rakić is not checking.
Nah, he's not. But here's the thing: Rakić is not finding the mark either. He's got a perfect way in. He needs to do more feints, get closer, and launch that right. That's what he needs to do because that left eye is not going to see it coming so well.
Canadian Bacon says, I love Błachowicz, but I think Rakić will get the win, unfortunately.
Nah.
Greg Bringstone says, I like that left to the body, followed by the overhand right. Jan keeps throwing. Pretty creative combo there. Yeah, for sure.
So good. But here's the thing: Rakić has not found the range yet. He's not figured his range out yet. He's just thrown his hand. I don't think he's landed on Błachowicz since the beginning.
Jan leading with kicks is really good because then it plants him into range against Rakić, you know, and Rakić is very sort of wide, very long.
Błachowicz is actually leading at the moment in the strikes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good
Went
exchange.
low, landed high. Madness. I like Jan for this.
Another
Just seeing
kick,
how the
nice.
first round has played out, I like Jan for it. Mainly because
It's that eye, though. I don't know
range-
where it come from, boys.
I don't know either. Just
I missed
crying blood because he's Polish and hardcore.
He's going to have a Red Bull instead of water.
Yeah, I mean.
And,
I could really do it for water.
Oof.
Whee.
Swing and a miss with the kick.
Shoots to the body.
Is Rakić going to go high? Because that kick against Jimmy Manuel was sensational.
Jimmy Manuel was
that sent Jimmy
horrendous.
into orbit, mate.
Yeah.
He's still on the moon.
It's been a very. I thought this would be a bit of a more explosive first round, like with a stare down in the weigh-in.
I tell you what, that kick that Rakić landed on Jimmy Manuel, that sent Jimmy Manuel across the multiverse, mate. That's how insane that was.
Right, I want to see a replay. Was it an eye poke?
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just said to Si, I'm so glad that we ain't got Herb Dean in the main event.
Yeah.
That's good.
Was it an eye poke?
might be a
'Cause
scratch.
obviously They're closing in on it.
Yeah, it looks like a scratch.
It's just, mate. You tell him, Joan. Tell the ref.
Shangavi
Like,
says Rakić seems to keep considering switching stances and then instantly not going for it. Confused plan. Yeah, he seems very tentative on the feet a little bit, doesn't he? Maybe he can get going.
I thought he switched stance because Jan switched stance and he's just kind of copying what
Mate,
Manuel did.
fucking us like right in the eye, man. Look, you can see the bloodshot in the
Yeah.
eye.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Stack says Jan's eye opened kind of early, but it's calm.
What was
No,
it
it's
for
punch.
Ian
That was a
Eye
punch.
poke, scratch.
It's a
Oh,
punch.
he's
Looks punch, yeah.
Oh, he's the
It-
top of the glove.
it literally
Yeah.
pulled his face down.
Right on the knuckle there,
Right on the knuckle.
I think.
No finger there. But what happened with that is if he had Vaseline on his face to start with, like properly,
surely
it would have slid off
Yeah.
and it wouldn't have cut.
Oh, I felt a tap. I'm joking.
Yeah. Speaking of tap, timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Well done.
Canadian Banker says
took that first
competitive.
round?
I give the round a draw, basically.
Yeah.
Jan won that
Look at his
round.
odds. Dead even.
Yeah, I think Jan might have taken it. Cool Smeagol says
like-
Thanos is still trying to get Rakic's Infinity Stone from sending Manoa to another continent.
Love that.
Oh, single leg.
takedown. This is interesting.
Rakić
Didn't think I'd see
initiating
that.
this.
It's
Single
purely
leg.
because
High. Oh.
Jan. Wow.
Oh.
This is bad.
Oh, no,
Jan's
this is
going to
not
look
good.
up a
Jan's
triangle
gonna
here.
chucked him straight into
wow.
a
It's
Purely
triangle.
because Jan was throwing some heavy shots there.
Elbows now.
Don't let that
Jan.
leg.
Yeah.
Elbows. Don't let that knee out.
Elbows.
Rakich needs to stay
Don't let that knee
closed.
out.
Elbows.
Don't let that knee out.
Elbows. Elbows.
If he lets that leg out, he can cement
very
this
high
leg
guard.
lock. This-
Elbows.
Oh, he's done it.
Triangle.
He let it
This is a
out.
big attempt.
Elbows.
Look, Rakić is panicking here. Rakić is panicking. He's looking to step over. He's out. He's out.
Oh,
Nicely done, but he needs to go side control. Nice. Nicely done from Rakić to get out of that position.
Oh, decent.
Błachowicz
Position.
does a good job getting back to full
nice,
guard.
nice little scramble. Nice scramble. He wanted his eggs scrambled.
Absolutely.
This is. I didn't expect this.
Bruh.
An explosive power punch like Rakić is going to the mat.
Take him to the ground. As long as he sits in top position, he can look good. I don't think from his back, Błachowicz has much threatening weapons off his back. On top, absolute different beast.
Shango V says Ferguson's whole face last week means he can't use his passport now.
Yes, love that.
Greg Brimstone says, damn, that was close. Almost locked in that triangle. Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was
thought he was
close,
looking
man.
pretty hopeful.
Yeah.
Right, can you get back to your feet now?
Yes, please.
I don't know. Oh, you're
Yeah,
Jan,
but,
don't you?
I mean, to be fair, yeah, of course. But I think Rakić has got some good control here.
He does.
He needs to
take as much of this
use
round
damage.
like this as he can.
These elbows.
Stand him up, Mark Smith. Stand him up.
Last round.
I don't see enough action.
Is Rakić? Hey, button says stack. Oh, I'll look closer here.
Yeah, tell him off. Take a point. That's it. Take a close look, Mark Smith.
Yeah, very rough on the head there. Elbows, not bad. Posturing up nicely.
Oh, they're talking. What did you say to him?
I don't know. Oh, he's throwing his legs up. He's trying it. I didn't have him for much of a flexible type though. Błachowicz to go to chuck his legs up effectively. Raise.
Come
Here we go.
on.
Posture up. Raise your hips. Careful, you're driving him though. He's going to drive him to the fence, and Błachowicz going to use that to stand. Oh, elbows. Nice. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the first.
I bet it's hard
second.
for referees to stand fights up because obviously Rakić is actually working enough to not get stood up. But like with the crowd booing and things, I bet the pressure gets to you.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think they're booing.
I mean,
the ref.
yeah, it should make you work at the end of the day, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
There's a fence. This is exactly what Błachowicz wants.
Come on, Jan. Up. Oh, his hands are together though.
Yeah.
Elbows. Travis Brown elbows. Let's go.
Yeah, he might just...
Travis Brown elbows.
Oh, nice body shot that. Wrapping up that leg. Nice.
Yeah, this is good control from
What you
Rakić.
saying, Khabib?
Very
Isn't it?
good.
I know. Khabib does exactly
Fucking hell.
this.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh,
Great.
jiu-jitsu now.
Oh, you're a wrestler
now. Pro wrestling, get back in, mate. There's some wrestling going on.
I think it's a good job that he's wearing on Jan here. Like, we thought that Jan would be the one having dominance
Yeah.
in the wrestling department
Yeah.
to wear Rakić down so that Rakić is unable to kind of, be effective with his kicks.
It's a strategy that either of them can use to get the job done. And if Jan implements the same thing, it will be Rakić at the butt end of this. But the fact that Rakić is on top. Oh, yes. Nice.
Yes, Travis Brown elbows.
Cool
only
Smeagol
one.
says, now this is the wrestling I wanted to watch, not that bullshit stuff.
Yes.
To be fair, I was mad on it back in the day when I was younger. I was mad on it.
And then when I found out it was fake, that was it.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
sorry for anyone that-
yeah.
But
spoiler
wait,
alert.
it's what?
Yeah,
Santa's not
Yeah, well, mate, as a kid, you don't think it's fake, do you?
No,
Seems
you-
like a
look
hit
at
with
his
share.
stripes.
Yeah.
Look
But
at
not
the
only that,
stripes.
it was kind of like,
Shovels.
you felt it got watered down ever since like the greats died, like Chris
Yeah.
Benoit and
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero and that. Like they watered it
Ooh,
down
good
hard.
uppercuts here from Rakić. Hard uppercuts.
Same boat says Cool Smeagol. What? It's not real? What?
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna get.
Water, yeah?
Huh?
You getting water? That's crazy. Huh? No? Well, can you get me a water? Because I was literally just thinking about... I was thinking about asking you. I thought it was crazy on the same wavelength. Yeah. Desperate for that. All right, let's go into round 3. So, who do you think's got that
Crazy.
round there, Nash?
1-1 now. Rakić's got it around.
Yep. Agreed.
Did not expect that for someone like Rakić. Not expect it.
Oh, above the microwave, actually. Are you going to do that, are you? Yeah, boxes there. Yeah, just put boxes there. Nightmare with that.
You had the wrong. What are you doing? Changing the fighters? What are you doing? You not have the right fighters up?
I think my keyboard's gone dead. Must be battery low.
Get rid of that time of that. Round 3 as well, yeah?
Yep. Ready.
Jan's breathing heavy, man.
He is. He is. That wrestling's really chipped away at him. Okay, we are now in the 3rd round. And, yeah, decent. So that was, I'll say it was Rakic's most effective round. I didn't quite like what Rakić did in the 1st round because he hadn't found he hadn't solved the range problem yet. He still hadn't found his range. And even now, look, he's missing. He's not finding Jan.
The shovel from hell.
Yeah, I know, right? It missed, though, from a mile. Now, nicely. Cheers.
Good job.
Oh, decent. Okay, that's good. Oh.
It's an eye poke again.
Oh, stiff jab.
Why did Błachowicz just put his hand up and say stop?
He was like, help!
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
I've been thinking about that Jameson comment from earlier, so I got myself a glass of the proper 12, the finest Irish whiskey in the land.
And this is your first whiskey out of Ash's present.
It is, actually. Oh, his leg's fucked. Waved it off.
Whoa!
Yo, guess it. The knee is blown out. Holy shit.
Oh, sugar.
I don't really need this now. Oh, for fuck's
I missed
sake.
it.
Oh, he's apologizing.
I was a kick to the knee.
Was that TKO, yeah? We'll have that.
Raw.
2nd round as well.
TKO, yeah?
Third.
That TKO, yeah? We'll have that.
Oh, Ash, mate.
He's
We'll have
apologizing.
that.
He's apologising, isn't he?
Why? I didn't see it. What was
did
he? Leg
I.
kick and his leg went?
Must have been.
Kind of missed that.
His leg is fucked. His knee is
Oh.
bollocks.
It was like, there, please. Is Jan back in the title picture now?
Mate.
Because he was
For
looking
sure.
good on the feet.
He
He was
was.
looking good on the feet, boys.
He was.
He was.
I don't
And
think
someone like Rakić,
a win against
even
Rakić
wants
is
to fight
good.
to the ground.
For sure.
Yeah,
I can
here we
understand
go.
if
Here we
you
go.
get pieced up by Rakić. Oh, I'm behind you a little.
Man.
Get a leg kick.
Don't know. It seemed okay.
He just
went.
goes down on it. Yeah,
went.
it's very delayed. But his thing is, he's
Oh,
clinching.
sorry, Pop. Oh, sorry, Pop.
Did you?
Did you?
Oh,
It was the back
sorry,
leg.
Pop.
But Jan kicked the front leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait, watch it again.
I didn't
Look
see.
at that knee.
I didn't
The
see.
way he puts his knee down.
he just popped.
Oh,
I didn't see.
shit.
What?
That is
It
horrible.
pops.
What's
Watch
that?
it.
What's that right knee? What's that right
The
knee?
right knee.
Oh, kind
Man,
of.
the other angle was better though.
I don't know.
Yeah, the other angle was better.
You
see
look
it.
down on it. The camera was
bizarre.
looking down on it.
It's bizarre.
Yeah,
What?
It
Where?
pops there. Oh,
Yeah, that. Okay, I saw
you
that.
see
Yeah. That right there.
Oh, that is grim.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
Look at this.
Just what? Do you know what you need to do? Do you know what you need to do? You need to get one of those sniper shot angles, just cut.
Yes.
And just put him getting knocked down on it.
Yes.
Just like take him out.
Oh my god.
Get one of your Call of Duty sniper shots at Ash up and just like piece it to the front end of that.
Oh,
So
man.
I'll get an RPG to that knee.
Yeah. He just dropped with no warning.
I thought.
Man, good call, to be honest.
Mate, you want to run that back, to be fair. Before you do a title shot, you want to run this one back.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have time off though. That could be an ACL.
They're telling him not to. Oh, they're telling him not to stand
That's
up.
grim. Greg Brinson says, I would imagine being Canadian, you'd have to be at least a little into wrestling. A lot of great entertainers from up there. The Hart family,
TKO,
Chris
finish. Give me the
Jericho,
money.
Hogan, etc. For sure. Yeah.
Bruh.
Give me
Actually
the money.
go for him. He could have had
Give
this.
me the money.
He could have had this.
It's funny how I get a glass of proper 12 and then Rakic's leg blows out. I'm saying.
Oh, well done,
Suspicious.
JK. Great TKO. That was awesome. From here.
Well, his leg fucked up, yeah. You know,
Mate, I won
irony.
fucking 2 bets tonight. Yes, my
Absolutely
Davey
legless.
Grant, my Davey Grant TKO, Michael Johnson TKO, Jan Błachowicz TKO, and then I had Torres, Spann, Grant, Chookagian, and why did I get Chookagian and Jan?
Chookagian.
Why do I keep saying that?
Even though.
What is wrong with me?
No idea.
Canadian Bacon says, but in all seriousness, that is tragic. He was seeing success for sure. I know. It's very unfortunate.
So was Jan, though, man.
Yeah,
well,
it was a good back and forth bout, to be honest.
Yeah,
Gutted the way it's ended.
Like you all saw the promo of obviously Rakić, and we all know what Rakić is about. The KOs that he has, he's explosive, quick, and for him to go, you know what, I'm gonna have to take down this guy to secure a round or mix in his wrestling. It shows that Jan had success.
Yeah.
No Shango V. It was actually the back leg of Rakić, so it wasn't. It wasn't the leg that Jan kicked.
It wasn't. It's the other one.
Still,
Who the fuck's next? He's gonna have to wait a while because obviously Pashaka's booked.
Yeah, we'll get into it in just a sec. Let me read these two comments from Canadian Bacon, then we'll get into it.
Yeah, you go for it.
Canadian Bacon says, "This is seriously unfortunate, but it is nice to see Błachowicz get the win in a way. He will probably retire soon, and it would be nice to see him challenge for a title again. It was the knee on the right leg, so the back knee when he lunged backwards. Yeah. And
it goes again in the replay. Oh,
Jan's is
just
you watch it in slow mo. The right leg. Oh,
everything's fine and healthy.
But yeah, man, Rakić is looking good.
I can't even remember if the last time he touched it. Do you know what I mean? I don't think Jan ever touched that leg.
No, I think it's just a weight. You just never you see the size of his legs, man.
It wasn't even sort of like degraded from an attack of Jan. It was literally just an unfortunate event.
It's an interesting point here from Canadian Bacon. He says, knowing Błachowicz, the fact that he's quite a nice guy, he'd probably grant Rakić a rematch. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Good point from Canadian Bacon.
But that's the thing. Like when we get into the rankings in a minute, you're going to find out a lot of people in and around him are booked.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. We were talking about it a second ago. I think the UFC don't normally like to give immediate rematches unless it's a big title fight. And the champion has had a lot of title defenses.
Or Jan Cuțelaba.
Yeah.
That was just massively controversial. Maybe it was like swaying. And
the way he kind of like faked
against Goliath.
Yeah. And then it just ran right back. And rightfully so. And it was controversial like that.
This is scary.
That made sense.
Everyone's fucking booked, man.
Yeah.
What's
but
next?
I mean, for Błachowicz, if he doesn't get a title fight after this, if he doesn't get the winner... If he could get Yuri if Yuri was to bleed Glover.
Yeah.
It's possible. But, you've also got the likes of Anthony Smith taking on Magomedov Ankalaev.
Yes, could get the winner of that.
So you could get the winner of that because, Ankalaev is looking phenomenal at the moment. He's on a 8-fight win streak.
Then again, he could get a title shot straight from that because obviously the hype of him. So.
Yeah, and Anthony Smith's a good competitor. Don't get me wrong. I like Anthony Smith. I do hope that he's able to get himself back into contention.
Yeah,
a win against Ankalaev would be amazing.
Perfect matchup.
Yeah.
Perfect matchup, them two.
For sure.
Anthony Smith will grapple.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, Magomedov Ankalaev can do it all, but he doesn't look as solid on the feet, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, and but for Anthony Smith, if he takes out Ankalaev, then it's like, well, okay, you've taken out guys on an 8-fight win streak, but he's a guy who has made his way up through the rankings
down,
recently.
He has to. Every time he gets there, loses, gets there again, loses.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's lost to Glover.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And that fight against Rakić was very close as well. I think Rakić deserved the win.
Very true.
But
because their kicks paid dividends against Anthony Smith
They did for sure.
I'm just I'm looking through the rankings. Thiago Santos is booked, isn't he?
Yep, because he's
fighting Jamal Hill,
which is very interesting.
That's gonna be good.
Jamal Hill, if Jamal Hill wins that, then
yes,
we're off to the races.
That could be a
Hill.
matchup.
Potential Fighter of the Year candidate. I mean, like a dark horse.
He had a very unfortunate
Uriah Hall with that sneaky power versus Jan Błachowicz.
The thing about Jamal Hill, though, I mean, I'd love to see that jump up there, but it'd be a little bit disrespectful to see him go above Paul Craig, who's doing amazing things himself, and he also beat Jamal Hill. So I don't think he can pass Paul Craig, but they can both rise together. And I'd like to see
Paul Craig is fighting Uzdemir, is one spot below him. Which I think that fight kind of makes sense.
I don't.
It does, yeah, 100%.
I think it
Paul
does.
Craig's got like a 4-win streak, and he needs to be fighting in the top 5 by now.
I know. I mean, Uzdimir's a veteran. He's been around the game. He's been at the top of the division for a long time.
He has.
And yeah, I think to take out someone like that, I think is really good for Paul Craig.
I think it's a perfect fight for him.
It was the only option for him.
Yeah,
I mean, I think we all wanted like Anthony Smith. It's kind of weird how that fight didn't get paid up.
Yeah. I think Anthony Smith would be. He needs to be up in the top 5 after this one for sure, undeniably. But then, with someone like Jamal Hill, we'll have to see him up there as well. But he can't go past Paul Craig, given the fact he's got that loss against him 2 fights ago.
So Rakić is going to take a little bit of time off. I don't know what has happened to that knee. If it's blown, it's going to be a while. Again, some of them. We're going to mention some names that we've mentioned before. Has he fought Dominic Reyes? I know we mentioned him last fight.
Rakić, Dominic Reyes. No, he hasn't.
He has not.
But again, I say it depends on the time frame, doesn't it? I'd imagine he's going to take a lot of time to recover.
We're going to have to wait for a few things to plan out. Like you said, he could fight. Sure. He could potentially fight the winner of Paul Craig Oezdemir. He could potentially fight the winner of Santos and Hill. You just don't know. There's so many matchups that will need to happen, and we need the results to come in. So because there's fights left, right, and center in this division. And you can't pinpoint a fight for either of these, really, unless the main one could be Jan if Glover loses and Yuri wins, then you got Jan Yuri for the belt.
Yeah, it's either that or we could see him fight, maybe perhaps the winner of Paul Craig versus Volkan Oezdemir, which would kind of make a bit of sense. It depends on the time frame of things, doesn't it, really?
100%.
Or he could end up fighting someone like Alexander Gustafsson, who could potentially get a win against Nikita Krylov.
Could you imagine he jumped straight in?
Mate, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see Gus get back in there.
He's got success in the UK as well, hasn't he?
He does. He has a good rate. Yeah, for sure. Good comments from the guys. Let's have a look. Shango V says, so his back leg kneecap or back of his his back leg. To be honest, he looked proper gutted, like it was a bad injury, for sure. Cool Smeagol says, my precious.
Leg injury is always the scariest.
Stack says, Rakić knee just bucked crazy. Shango V says, let's be honest, Herb Dean wants to carry on until someone dies.
I don't know, given the look of the stoppage he had on the first fight in the card. Second fight in the card, wasn't it?
True, that was a bit.
It was a little bit premature.
You could argue about that one. Greg says, I've been a fan of Smith since he chose to keep fighting Jones after the illegal blow. Yeah, I think a lot of people give him credit for that.
Yes.
A lot of people give him credit, and it's fair play to him.
Literally, like, you look at fighters now, like, they get kneed in the face, and like, you know what? I'm going to try and get a win out of this.
Yeah. That's a good shout there from Stack as well. By the time he's healed, he could fight Spann.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking that as well.
Spann's
looking good. So
jump in there anytime.
Spann who?
Ryan Spann.
Superman Spann.
Yeah, against who?
Oh,
against Rakić. That's what you're referring to.
He could. I mean, we did say Spann's outside top 10 there, and he does need a top 10 to be fair. Not necessarily top 5 yet, but yeah, I don't know. Spann's on his way up, and so if Spann fights soon, then by the time that recovery comes around, and give it 6 months for a knee thing like that, it could tee up. It could be perfect. But give another fight to Spann, given he was barely scratched today.
Canadian Bacon says, due to the era in which I started watching the light heavyweight division, as always, been my favorite, Randy, Chuck, Vitor, just a crazy division. John Jones made it dry for a while, but it's alive now. Yeah, no, that period, mate, was fire, especially when you had the likes of Tito, you had Forrest in there as well, Quinton Rampage Jackson. Like, yeah, when we first got into the sport, man, light heavyweight division was the division.
It was the place to be, wasn't it? Like, the Machit was in the mix, I know, obviously.
Came in.
Rashard Evans as well. Oh, mate.
For sure.
It was the place to be.
Mate, that division was popping, yeah.
But now ATF is the place to be.
For sure. But yeah, no, some good points, Canadian Bacon. Yeah, it's looking very exciting up there in light heavyweight for sure.
Looking dicey.
Yeah, Shango V says, sarcasm about Herb. Just going some of his history. Yeah, I'm not a massive Herb Dean fan.
No, I hate him.
I don't think he's...
Mate, he's so dodgy. Honestly.
He's not a fighter, yeah.
Like, even the decision earlier with Frank Camacho, like, it was a big right hand, but like, the guy was there, like, he was ready in guard. He was blinking, he was there. Yeah, he was blinking, but that's trying to get his vision back, but he wasn't out.
He took some good shots prior, but...
I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't even know how Herb Dean got ref of the year last year.
No, there were so many more people.
Did he get ref for the year?
He did, yeah. Referee
So when we were talking
to
to Derek Minner, you know, if you haven't checked that Q&A out,
Yes,
do
Jason
check it out
Herzog.
after this. We gave him 3 options, which was in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord community, yes, we have a Discord community. The link is in the
Shanaby, join the
description.
Discord, bro.
get in it. It's fun.
Yeah, get in there. It's good,
Go on,
fun.
Stack. Go on.
You know,
there.
we asked you guys who you thought was the best referee out of 3 potential options, and we would kind of do
Jason
a family
Herzog.
fortunes kind of game with Derek Minner. And look, Derek Minner went for Jason Herzog, you know, straight off the bat, straight away.
Yeah, no
messing,
questions
no
asked,
questions.
mate. Straight down the pipe,
And
he was on
it
it.
was just like his authority in the octagon,
Yeah,
his
he liked
kindness,
it.
the way he speaks
He even
to
mentioned his
fighters before. Yeah, and he said about
before the fights.
Mate, that was
key.
so
The
funny. The way
conversation.
he was like, even his movement, I was like, oh, he's got good fingers.
he just got like he conducts himself really
Yeah,
well.
he's a true professional.
Yeah,
and look,
absolutely.
I've said he's an underweighted ref.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have a bit of UK bias towards Mark Goddard, but
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Mark
Mark Goddard
Goddard's
is
had
good.
some real good calls, and I
Jason
think he
Herzog's
does a lot
close
of good
second.
things for the sport as well. So yeah, he's a tough one for sure.
Yeah, even for Shango as well. He knows Goddard for me. Yeah, Goddard's great. So in the Discord community, we had Goddard, Herzog, or Herb Dean. And I mean, bias, maybe a lot of our community are British as well. But I think a lot of people went for Goddard. Us too. But otherwise, Jason Herzog would have, if Goddard wasn't in the mix, for sure, Herzog is my next fave, right up there. And then I'll even put Chris Taglioni before Herb Dean, to be fair.
Yeah, I like him, man. I like Chris.
He's cool.
Philippe says, thanks for the watch along, guys. I need to sleep.
Yo.
Have a good
Yes,
one. Mate,
buddy.
you get your sleep, man, because
Philippe,
look, it's
thanks
crazy
for
out
sticking
there
around,
for
man.
you.
Really respect
Thanks for
that, bro.
tuning in.
It's great
we'll
to have
speak
you on
soon
board.
and hopefully see
It is.
you next week, of
We'll
course,
be here
as well.
every week. We've got the
Every
content throughout the week as well. Like I said, check out the fight Q&A that we had go out yesterday on the Friday night. That was fire. It's pretty fun. Derek Minner, what an absolute lad as well. Such a gentleman.
And we can announce we've got another one coming, haven't we?
Oh, yes, we do. We do have another one tomorrow,
Hopefully,
yes.
yeah, we've got to double check that he's still available.
Well, another one coming up.
It will be Julian Arce. We're going to be talking
Julio
to
Arce.
Julio Arce. Even
He's going to have his translator with it. No,
I don't know. Does he speak English? Ash, you're the man.
I don't know. My mate, I'm going to have
You
to
booked
speak
it?
to him because it's going to be embarrassing. He's going to sat there with his translator.
Yeah, that could be a very.
He must speak
interesting.
good enough English to organise something, surely.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, it's going to be absolutely brilliant, I'm sure. So stay tuned for that. And some more comments and then we'll get to the
Yeah,
breakdown.
Stack
for the
said
evening.
Aljo is no Smith, but he did come back and prove himself the second fight, so I'll give him credit where his credit's due.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Got to give him that, absolutely.
well
I'll
said.
agree with you there, 100%. Shango Visa's got it for me, of course. Welcome to the channel, Madro Chin. Thanks for being in the first time. Thanks for getting in the comments.
Welcome in, buddy.
If you haven't done so already, do hit the subscribe button, of course.
yeah.
I'll gently clap for this because I've got a glass in my hand.
Welcome
He said
in, my
Herzog is a beast. Hard to find a bad call from him. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've said this for
The
ages.
Frankie one.
Come on, bro. But yeah, no, yeah, true, very true. I think he was last year's referee of the year. There's no contesting about that. As much as I like Goddard,
Yeah, I would give
Herzog for
Herzog.
me just because he's 100% just on the ball all the time.
But that's the ATF's referee of the year, not necessarily.
We should do that, you know. We should pick a fighter
Referee of the year.
a fighter of the year,
Well, it's
a referee
done.
of the year, coach of
It's
the
already
year.
done. Herzog's our
Busy,
referee of the year
busy,
from
yeah.
2021.
Canadian Bacon says, I think Herb is
Well, yeah, I like
legendary,
that
kind of like Big John. They are an integral part of the sports history, for sure, with you on that. Good point. And yes, they have had bad calls. They have also conducted themselves very well over the years. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But I agree. Mark Goddard has fast become probably the best ref in the sport. I also like no-nonsense Keith Peterson. Yeah, Keith Peterson's got better as well, you know.
Yeah, I like Keith Pearson.
Yeah, he's looked good for sure, especially after the Dominic Cruz. I think he probably got a lot of backlash from that.
Yeah,
he's
was,
up his game.
literally he found that the backlash on he didn't.
Yeah.
He was bantering all the time on Twitter.
Yeah.
After that as well.
Really?
It was class.
That's another thing as well, just to bear in mind. Like when it comes down to referees, you can really find out what they're made of when you get tough decisions that they have to call in the octagon. When things get really difficult, when they got to make a controversial call, that's when you can really sort of separate the average referees from the really good referees.
for sure.
And it's not an easy job in there. It's not an easy job.
Oh no, absolutely. You know, you're talking about split-second calls in there. You know, split-second decisions you got to make. It's almost like driving a car.
Absolutely.
just don't crash.
Yeah.
Shango V says,
Good
top
referee,
stream,
nothing
boys.
wrong.
It's been a blast, mate.
Yep.
Shango V, welcome
Shango.
for joining us in
Thank you for
again.
coming
Thanks for
buddy.
coming along. Do come again,
stream in
man.
every week, man. We're here every week.
Check us out.
Especially if you watch the fights alone, because this is where it's at.
Yeah, 100%. Don't do that.
You know, Canadian Bacon says, great show, gents. As always, mate. Take it easy.
buddy.
We'll chat to you soon if you're popping off. You
Yeah,
know, don't worry about that.
City.
Madro
Got a recap.
Madreachin says, Julio Arce speaks English very well. You'll have a great interview with him. Yeah.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.
Thanks for that.
Yeah,
Thanks for that.
Yeah, check it out.
Promising
From
stuff.
Monday, we're hoping to catch up with him. If all being well, hopefully he's not also going to pop out a baby and have to postpone the interview because that's twice.
Yeah, it's twice now.
It's
Yeah.
twice.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
it's
Yes,
hilarious.
yes,
But
yes.
we'll see.
Details
So all
to come
being well,
soon.
we'll be catch up with him and do tune in and check that out. We have the recap.
Yeah, let's go for a quick recap then.
Yes, let's jump in.
Okay, good to go.
Yeah, a quick recap then. First up, we had Jake Hadley taking on Allan Nascimento. And Nascimento just dominated the fight, really. Got the
Yeah.
takedowns, done what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Great grappling.
Yep.
Again, if Jake had the upper hand, he used decent like leg locks just to get the upper hand or top control.
Nascimento had Charles Oliveira in his corner, you know, and he had literally came out with an idea to take the fight to the ground, grapple, wrestle throughout.
Yep.
Now, I thought both these guys were very proficient in that particular area, and I wanted to Nascimento to have more rangy weapons and sort of take the edge in the striking, standing up. But he opted in for the takedown, and Hadley had answers for a lot of it. But it was a great toss up on the ground, and Nascimento just came out on top because he was one just pulling the strings in that area.
Yeah.
well
Before I
said,
get to my opinion on it, Stack says, words. Have a good night. You guys earn me as a fan. Mate, Stack, you know where the place is to be.
Thank you,
We hope
mate.
to see you again
Big
soon, my
pleasure.
man.
Thanks, man.
Have a good
Appreciate
evening.
it.
Sleep tight. And
Yes.
we'll see you next week. But my 2 cents on this is, I think Nascimento was just one step ahead of Jake Hadley on the ground.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that Jake Hadley would have the strength advantage against Nascimento, but I think Nascimento was just a little bit too slick for Hadley and, look, earned himself a decision.
both
Looked great
great
on
in that
bottom
area as
and on
well.
top. So,
Yeah.
I'd love to
well
see
said,
Hadley
boys,
come back again, learning lessons from this. He's a great fighter still. First loss, but
Yeah, he was. That's
great
it.
fighter.
He's going to learn from this loss and hopefully move on forward.
Absolutely.
And then jump onto lightweight division. We had Frank Camacho taking on Manuel Torres. Again, Torres had great, crisp boxing.
Man.
Looked so slick. Obviously, for me, the finish was a bit early, but it was like nonetheless the 1-2, the slip back, the left hook.
Now,
it was so
beautiful
nice.
to look
Crisp.
at. Now he had the range and he used those tools very well.
Yeah.
Very well. He had the speed as well. We talked about how fast he was, like, having that cod perk of double time if there was anything,
Honestly,
Just the
he
pace
puts
is
some
so
relentless
beautiful.
pressure on people for sure.
and then picks up Scavenger for the more
Yeah,
punches.
you know what I mean? And that card just
Scoop
kept
that up in the octagon. And Frank Camacho,
Honestly,
I mean,
so
like
good.
he was getting like early stoppage, whatever you want to say, but I think
He was getting pieced up.
up.
I agree.
I
agree.
Yeah, maybe you would like to have seen a couple of bits of ground and pound from Torres after that to solidify that kind of TKO finish.
Yeah.
For sure, but I guess, Frank Camacho took a lot of damage in his last fight.
Yeah.
Lost the
Yeah,
one
it's true.
previous
Yeah.
as well. Maybe perhaps Herb Dean was doing him a favor in a lot of ways. You can
Herb Dean
always
was
say
the ref.
that.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
You can say it like that.
And just on that point as
Positive.
well, it was Madrid Cuțelaba just saying here, I thought Camacho's stoppage was a pretty early,
Yes,
and
he
the
agreed.
point to referee,
Yeah.
Herb Dean for stopping that. But he was rocked for sure, but he still had fight
He
in
was
him, and he
rocked,
would
yeah.
actually, he isn't a slouch on the ground. So for those reasons, you just feel like it should have gone for a bit longer. A lot of people had the same opinion as well. So we started out.
Yeah.
Definitely not a robbery by any
Yeah,
means.
good point.
Yeah.
It wasn't a robbery,
Yeah.
but it was an early one. Frank Camacho was getting pieced up, but it's not like he was laying there out. He was there waiting for him to either come in guard or land a big shot. He might have only taken one shot, which is fair enough for Herb Dean for stepping in, but
Yeah. There you go.
I was jumping to the women's flyweight division of Katlyn Chookagian. Yes, got it right. Against
On
Amanda
fire.
Ribas. Again, doing what she does best and winning decisions. That's her night of decision now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Does what she does best. Great range, great control. But then again, I know you boys are
Great
going to get into it in a
soundtrack.
second. Ribas did have a successful first round, taking a nice judo throw, and good control on the mat. But again, like I said, he's rough on
First-
feet.
I didn't like this matchup for Amanda Ribas coming in at all,
Yeah,
but I
we
felt
said,
she did really well. You know, I think she looked really good on the ground, especially in that first round.
Yes.
She got those judo throws, which I thought originally coming into this that Chookagian was going to kind of be able to snuff them out and just kind of keep the fight standing.
Because of a height,
Chookagian took a little while to get going. You know, that second round was kind of like her biggest amount of success. You know, she was first on the punches. She was backing up. She stayed on the outside, but look, she was first in every exchange. You know, and she countered very well against Ribas as well. You know, I think Ribas kind of wanted to put a standpoint in that third round to the judges. You know, she wanted to make her look like she was the aggressor, but like, you know, I think Chookagian just for majority of that third round, and because it was all to play for in that third round, just a little bit more polish on the feet.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, well said.
It was super clean. I enjoyed it every minute.
And then we jump onto Davey Grant taking on Louis Smolka in the bantamweight division. Davey Grant had a great first round. Like, he was throwing every single punch, every single kick with bad intentions. And I did say the start of the round, he did that. I thought he had a good gas tank, but after that first round, he tired in that second round. But he nearly had Louis Smolka out there in that. Well, not really got him out of there, but he was landing bombs in that first round.
And you're right though. He really nearly did have Louis Smolka out there in that first round. He stopped. He put him on the ground, and he almost and when his foot sort of came around in a third, it was a case of Louis Smolka almost looked like he quit. He gave up because he just took too much. But Davey Grant's the kind of fighter who does turn up the heat, and he is all offense, no defense. So he did get picked apart in the second, and we did get a bit worried about Louis Smolka taking it back.
Maybe,
but you know, he just had enough for that third. You know, as we seen him decline in efficiency and output, he was laboring strikes. Luckily enough, he still had that pop in his punch and did enough damage for Louis Smolka to really tire out. I think it came after a calf kick that Louis Carl.
The leg kick hurt. Yeah,
really hurt Louis Smolka, and you know, his hands wouldn't have done the rest.
Yeah, man.
Indeed.
I mean, excellent display by Davey Grant. He gets himself another
to
finish.
see that in the third as well from Davey Grant is just rare. You know,
great.
He was great in the first, but you could see him depleting throughout the fight.
It's true. Well said. Jump onto the co-main event in the light heavyweight division. We had Ryan Spann taking on Ian Cuțelaba. Again, Cuțelaba had great success in that first round, but Ryan Spann getting that guillotine in, well, whatever you want to call it, because it was a strange grip that he had to it. But getting the first round submission.
Yeah, very surprising. I think. Well, I mean, maybe not so surprising. We did say coming into this that I think Spann was going to win by submission, or Ian Cuțelaba was going to win by TKO if he was to push the pace on Ryan Spann.
Yeah.
I think Spann did a really good job at staying composed.
Very well.
And look, he was able to capitalize on Cuțelaba when Cuțelaba swung from way out. You know, Cuțelaba, like I said, should have stayed a little bit more patient in that exchange, kind of crept forward a little bit more, and just kind of, you know, put a standpoint on those power punches at the right times. Didn't really do that, you know, and just got caught.
It was his demise as well, wasn't it? It was a few wild swings that actually left him in that tight grip from Ryan Spann.
Yeah, he did, because he swung for the bleachers, slipped, and bosh.
Yeah.
It was interesting coming into this fight who was going to have this kind of strength advantage out of these two. I did kind of favor Ryan Spann going into this. I felt his wrestling and his kind of frame was going to be a bit too much for Ian Cuțelaba. And look, you know, at the end of the day, he used that to get the finish. Yeah. So, you know, props off to him.
Yeah, props off to Ryan Spann, who moves on. And then we jump into the main event, which was a funny ending. But Jan Błachowicz did have a great start to the first round, obviously. As Si mentioned greatly in the first round, that Aleksander Rakić just couldn't find his range, couldn't get going, and Jan picked him apart round one.
Yes.
But then in round two, Rakić picked it up, got the takedown, and
rid that one out.
Did well there.
Yeah, nail of the head. Looked good.
So
Looked good from those positions as well. It was quite surprising. We felt that Jan would probably benefit most in the wrestling and try and engage in those areas the most. out of the two fighters. But look, Rakić was able to get the takedown. He got the single leg, got Jan down. He did have to fight away a triangle attempt at one point.
He did.
It did look pretty close. You know, Jan did a good job at kind of like threatening it early.
He was panicking, wasn't he? Really?
Yeah, he had Rakić panicking, and he was able to shrug it off, get to side control, and then kind of, you know, side control for a brief period. Jan was able to do a good job at getting back to guard, but the story of that second round was all Rakić kind of controlling Jan on the ground, but unfortunate circumstances.
With just his leg popping out, and
unfortunate.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Seldom did Jan even touch that leg. It just really unfortunately popped. And that was the end of the fight for what it was. And what was
very gutted. I'm so interested to see how that fight would have played out.
Yeah, I know.
To be honest, across 5 rounds.
It was interesting. It was 1-1 going into that fight.
I'm dead curious because, exactly that. But, you know, I missed a couple of points there from Madrochin. But we'll read some of them out as we go because we want to know who the fight of the night was, knockout night was. He
reckons Grant versus Smolka should definitely be fight of the night. And he also says, if not, the other crazy stoppages, at least Grant should get that bonus. Yeah, potentially performance bonus for Davey Grant for sure. That's a good shout. My fight of the night, very difficult. I
have to go with Manuel Torres for knockout of the night.
Manuel Torres.
That sort of slip back, clean box and left 1-2 on Frank.
It was
that
nice.
was beautiful.
That's
my knockout.
That's the only real proper option really. Fight of the night is going to be crazy. I'm actually going to go for Katlyn Chookagian versus Amanda Ribas for my fight of the night.
Yeah.
Nice pick.
I'd have to go with fight of the night.
I think it was just much more competitive than Grant versus Smolka.
I guess it was. Went full
in my opinion. You know, great stoppage for Grant, obviously third round.
But I agree with you on that one. Yeah. And then submission tonight would be Spann,
of course.
In my opinion.
For the main card, of course. This is just.
Shall I just quickly get the old picks up before we end it?
Good shout. We should probably announce the Fight League winners.
Obviously, if you're still with us, we've said a few times that the fight picks and the Discord is in the description.
Yes.
Do have a little look.
Use the image there to scan.
Join the league, man.
If you're also watching this on a different device from your phone.
First, in first position with 105 points.
Wow. In 3 digits.
Ishka.
Oh, that guy kind of kills it. He's kind of top 5 every week almost.
Is he nice? Taylor Young in at second.
Taylor Young, good week for him.
And then I think that Ivan the Boss, that's Ivan Nicholas in at 3. Priel in at 4.
Yeah, Pre in at 4. That's it.
Oh, Ben in at 6. Ben Lawrence now in at 6. Where's
Oh, I think he might have gone above Rivers. He's had a dreadful week.
Who does he have a battle with?
Rivers and Taylor.
Rivers all the way down in 25.
I know Rivers has had a bad week.
Change places.
Rivers must have missed his picks this week.
I'm in at number 9.
Oh, Ash.
Top 10. Love it.
The climb is happening.
Mate.
Where am I?
In another side 12.
Oh,
and Jordan. I'm still scrolling for Jordan.
21. Week, 21. I've had some poor ones this week.
Bruh. Man, if I went Błachowicz, I'll be up there top 10 as well. But I got the whole main card right.
I wish I went decision because I went submission for that Vivian that fought Angela Hill. I put her by submission, but she won by decision, and apparently she has so many submission attempts as well.
Okay. Yeah. On the main card, I called the finishes, just didn't get the rounds, and then obviously just that last one, Błachowicz, Rakić. I got wrong.
Top 10 for that. I'll wait for the morning to have a little look.
Oh,
and
mate,
then,
it's getting dicey, guys. It's getting dicey between us and the overall leaderboard. Overall leaderboard, Harris R94. Mate, consistent throughout, especially with Pre as well.
Yeah, he is.
He's now top. Edward drops down to 3rd. Baron Lawrence in 4th. Cracking week for him. He's gone above Dylan as well and Rivers. Dylan's in at 5th. Rivers in at 6th. But Edward J MMA in at 7th. Boom 5150 had a lot of success early on. He's slipping down. He's down to 8th. Trub's down at 9th. King David remains in at number 10th, and I'm in at number 11th with 1,024
Heading
points.
up the ATF team there, JK, representing.
Sai has got 999 points at 13.
Ooh,
Ash,
13 points behind.
Ash is got 944, so Ash is creeping up.
You're creeping up, bro.
Up, man. He's looking good these last few weeks.
Right, this is now
I
a
had a bad
close
one last
fight.
week, though. Last week killed me.
Last week I missed the whole.
Last week
I missed the whole. What do you call it on the card?
Yeah,
So.
Si nearly bloody beat me, and he only done the main card.
Yeah.
I
True.
missed the whole
You
prelims.
had a shocker one last week.
Right then.
All right, yep.
All to play
That
for.
that calls for it. That's been fun.
I can see the light in the background. Look how light it is.
Yeah, man. It's time for bed, I think.
It's creeping in.
I'm
That's
still
it.
raring to go.
Absolute massive thank you to everyone that's been in
Yes,
the chat.
thank you guys
and,
for being in here.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Most people, I think, probably popped off now because it's bedtime. But
Yeah.
thanks for joining us, guys. As always, here at the Against the Fence channel, do stay tuned to what we've got to bring you during the week. Yes, we said it. We've got another fighter Q&A. Hopefully, we've got to get a second confirmation from Julio Arce. He'll be joining us on Monday night for sure. Before we head up, Medrochin says, "I'll catch you guys on Fight Picks next week."
Yeah, bro.
Mate, that's it.
Bro.
Join it,
Get involved. See how
and
it
get in the
goes.
Discord community as well. Don't forget that. Hit us up on Discord if you've got Discord.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. We'd love to see more of you, man. If you haven't subscribed
for
already,
sure, for sure.
get notifications, and we'll love to see you in the next chats, man. You had some really, really good points here on the fights, and we'll have to sort of add it to the fight breakdowns next time we convene and talk about these things.
As for next week, join us next week as we've got Holly Holm versus Katlyn Vera in a UFC fight night. Quite an interesting card as well throughout.
Yes.
Poster for that looks banging, by the way. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, the poster of that fight is interesting.
Yeah, it is. I got Holly Holm all day, but join us at the usual place for the breakdowns, the banter in the chats, the engagement with other wonderful people.
I think you should end with it, Si, instead. End with it instead.
Oh, okay. I will do.
Good
I
shout.
will do.
All right, then. Yes.
All right,
We're
it's been a
ATF.
pleasure.
We had a good time.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned, and we'll see you guys very soon.
Very soon.
Stay safe.